Easy there, Arturo.
Because Facebook loves to take money from content creators on their intros for their podcasts. So I figured, hey, screw it. I'll do my own song and strum some strings on the guitar. Here we go. Welcome to the Afternoon Delight Podcast with the boys. Oh, by the way, shout out to all the hot moms out there that are not AI created. Let's get to the show. Welcome, everyone, to the Afternoon Delight Podcast with the boys. We're back. It's Monday. It's 2 o'clock on the West Coast. I almost said East Coast. I don't want to be on the East Coast. It's hot. It's hot over there.
It's humid and hot.
Yeah, it's hot over there. But we're back. We got two great topics, and then I found a news story I thought we were going to talk about. We won't put too much time into it. But we'll talk a little bit about that. But we're going to do, does legacy still matter? Do legacies still matter? And we're going to go through that, as well as, what is Bob's topic again, Mr. Sharp?
Bob's topic is,
come on,
how technology has changed our lifestyle.
That is right. Ooh. Has technology made life better or just busier?
We will go on.
We will get into that as
busier.
Well.
I like that, busier.
Yeah. Because we're busy trying to figure out how to use Snapchat. Why we keep seeing our same face all the time. So John still hasn't figured that out.
Yeah, I'm not giving up.
I apologize for not seeing your shit because I don't know how to see it. But
I see all of Des's stuff.
Yeah. I have
Bob's hip on Snapchat.
Yeah, he's figured it out, man. Yeah, he figured it out. But let's say hello to Mr. Artemis Prime.
Hey, what's going on?
The guy that'll shotgun a beer 1 second, and the next thing you know, he's on your living room floor playing with his action figure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Have you ever played with action figures?
Yes.
Drunk? It's fun. It's fun.
I want to do it someday. I do it with the girls, but that doesn't count.
Oh, that's tasty.
And then Mr. Bobby Boogie. Bobby Boogie. The man with the mind of an elephant. Don't piss him off.
And the body of one.
He'll remember. No, I wasn't even going to go there. But Bob remembers everything. He can tell you one of the old jokes from the sports show. Bob can tell you when a starting quarterback was conceived by his parents, what car it was, whether it was raining that day.
And if his mom was really having sex with her husband or her boyfriend.
What the hell? And the trajectory of the sperm and the
Bob analyzed the DNA before it was even able to be analyzed.
He licks his finger and checks the wind.
There you go there. Right? Yeah, they go there.
Bob's got the stats.
That's it.
And then also join us, the only person with a college degree here. You can't see her. She's off camera. But every now and then you'll hear her scream, Art, pick up your toys from the living room.
Damn it, Art. I stepped on a Lego again in the middle of the night.
I wish I could say that's never happened.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
She's got company come over.
She's definitely like, your toys are all over the place. Can you pick them up?
Dude, when my nieces and nephews would come to the house and spend the night and their little kids would play with stuff, I'd get up like at 2 to go to the fridge to get something to drink. Fucking either stepped on a Lego or a Hot Wheels car.
Yeah. And then, look, see, there he is. There he is. There he is. What are you doing to yourself? I don't know. Are you
something off camera? My bad.
We don't want to know what you were doing off camera. And the Hoochie Daddy, an undisclosed area somewhere in the Central Valley. Someday he will settle down, guys. He will settle down. He said he will take a Turlock 4 to marry. So
Turlock 4 is key 7.
Yeah, that's
key 7.
And the key 7's an LA 12.
Yeah.
In a Miami 17.
Yeah,
they are.
I'm afraid to even know what a key 7 looks like. I don't even want to go there.
She's only missing 2 teeth.
Oh God, there you go.
That's the ones in the back.
You guys are terrible. Terrible. Let me find what we're going to start off with here. Let's not mess around. Here it is. I found this. This was interesting because, with the World Cup here, they're helping the people visiting our country for the first time where to eat and not eat without getting food poisoning. So someone actually took the time to put this list together of U.S. States in America that are food poisoning capital. So we're going to go. Mr. Art, I'm going to start with you. Of all the states, which one do you think is number one?
Of food poisoning?
Yeah, poisoning their people in their state.
Florida.
Florida? Okay, Florida. Bob?
I'm going to go either New Jersey or Arkansas.
New Jersey or
You're
Arkansas?
gonna pick two of them? God,
This is Art?
Michigan.
Michigan. Hey, Julian.
The state
Yeah. What
I'm gonna
state
go
do you
off
think
of-
is
pure numbers. New York,
New York?
Oh, that's
based
good.
on the amount of people that are eating out and stuff. Like I feel like a lot of people eat out in New York. I would say California, but they just have a slightly higher population, more dense, and the city's dirtier.
Yeah.
More
let 'em
grimy
know.
in the city,
Yeah.
a little dirty in the city.
Yeah.
'Cause there's no Spider-Man there. There ain't no Artemis Prime to keep them safe.
There is a place in New York. We did it on one of the other podcasts that are actually eating guinea pigs. So, yeah, you have to special order it too.
Yeah, I think it's like a delicacy.
What are they?
somewhere.
Cambodian and cat and dog weren't available?
They're I forget. I don't know if it's Guatemalans or something like that. But that's
You
a
were on the
delicacy
show
to
when we
them.
did that. Yeah.
It's a
But
delicacy.
it's a big guinea pig. It's bigger than the normal ones that you buy we bought for the kids that die 6 weeks later. These are a little bit bigger. Yeah.
Here at PetSmart every 6 weeks.
Another one? Are you sure you're not feeding these something? With a million international visitors to the U.S. for the World Cup on the top unusual domestic travelers, the summer is a busy time for travelers for dishing out food. So I'm going to give you the numbers. You guys are all wrong. And I was wrong. 'Cause when I thought about this, I was like, okay, I was doing it like you guys, and we're thinking, population level, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, definitely in major states.
Yeah, this is at 50 years. This has been analyzed for 50 years, guys.
Yeah.
50 years. So they
50
know
years
who's
of-
poisoning who. It is Oregon. Oregon is on top. The state of Oregon.
Yeah, I can see the vegan people not cooking their food thoroughly.
But they're not eating no meat to get each other
Yeah.
anyway. What are they miscooking
yeah,
the tofu?
But have these mushrooms.
you want
We don't
some?
know if they're poisonous, but have these mushrooms.
Claiming the title as food poisoning capital of the U.S., Oregon reportedly approximately one food home illness or incident for every 83 residents.
Jesus.
That's terrible, dude.
Wow.
I am never eating over there.
Dude. I wonder why.
You gotta think about it. Most jobs you're at, let's say there's 100 people that work there. That means at least one of you guys has gotten food poisoning.
Yeah. It's more than 67,000 food poisoning related incidences in Oregon.
I blame it on Portland.
67,000.
I blame it on Portland. Those fucking weird.
It's the water.
It's
The
because they don't
weirdos
know
in
how to make
Portland,
the
bro.
meat, and then they make it for people that aren't vegan, and that's how they kill them.
Yeah.
They're trying to get people to become vegan. They're trying to kill all non-vegans.
They're killing people, all right.
That's what they're doing.
Despite being one of the smaller states, Delaware was second.
Isn't Joe Biden from Delaware?
Oh,
11,500 food
Corn pop.
poisonings.
Corn pop. Okay.
one for every 88
Where
residents.
is Delaware?
Delaware is on the
East
East Coast.
Yeah.
They're wrapped around like Pennsylvania.
I'm in Delaware.
And speaking of Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania.
and you want to, I love the way they title this, and you want to rethink that Philly cheesesteak during your next trip.
Hey, oh, no. Hey.
All right.
Pats and Chinos,
Is
man. We
Philly
use
that
quality
bad?
meat, man.
Is Philly that bad?
Number 3, bro.
We
Number
use,
three.
we use
Wow.
quality beef here at Pats and Chinos, okay?
Yeah.
Damn.
Just don't go down to Sonny's or Guido's, okay? Because they're using low quality meat.
Yeah, it's the Keystone
Facts.
States. They also have another title. The Keystone State also had the highest recorded illness over the last 50 years of any state, more than 120,000.
Well, but if you look at it though, I mean, do the Amish really cook their food thoroughly and stuff?
Dude, how much
And how they
Their meat's probably better than ours.
They're some of the healthiest people on the planet.
Yeah, but they don't have electricity. How do they store it? Man? They
Like,
can't
they-
cold store it.
Listen,
They
they might
cook-
have autism and stuff because they interbreed and Down syndrome, but
What
hey,
the hell's going on?
they are winning, bro. They eat better
Yeah.
food than us. Look at us. We eat slop.
Yeah,
Look at the
there's
slop
no,
we eat.
Their meat's fresh,
They
dude.
have the lowest diabetes rate.
They don't
They don't eat fucking
obesity.
McDonald's.
Yeah, the
Facts.
lowest obesity rate there as well.
Oh yeah, they work hard. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
they-
But
Ain't no
here's the whole
Taco
deal.
Bell at 3 a.m.
Yeah, they don't talk about unless you're
If you
Karen.
put one on there on
Going
their
down
land,
Lancaster
that
County.
they would probably break. They would
Yeah.
probably break. They'd be like,
But-
come on, Taco Bell,
But
Dad.
here's the deal, right? California, you want to build a
Oh,
barn, you got to
blast.
do 6 months worth of permits. So you got to hire a crew. They'll be done in 2 weeks. Amish 300 fuckers show up one day, build it done.
Yeah.
Fact. Shout out to the Amish.
You know what though? If I lived near them, I'd have to tempt them. Like be like, here, like look at this iPad. Like, here's this iPad. Here's the iPad. You want to play it? You want to play the iPad?
6
You
months later, Julian's
Yeah.
Amish.
Yeah, he's walking around with a hat, Brother Julian Jedediah.
Do I get to miss like one of the teeth though? Like I get to miss like all the I get to have the fucked up teeth and everything.
What the fuck is going on with you?
I want to be a real farmer, like big old beard. Like I would have to grow out like the big Amish beard and everything.
Hey,
And
look.
I want the hat's sick. I won't lie, the hat's kind of sick. Hat goes kind of hard. The hat
To all
goes kind of hard.
Amish people who watch our show.
Shout out all
Julian
the
wants
Amish.
to be a member.
Yeah.
Julian doesn't like.
If the
reflect
Amish
all of
people
our
by any
people.
chance see the show,
Let me come by for the pod. Let me come by for the pod.
if you see this guy heading towards your land,
Hey, dude, an
I
Amish
can
pod
see
is
Julian
crazy.
being like Woody Harrelson and Kingpin, getting like Cousin Eddie off the phone.
cousin Jebediah.
rounding off the top 5, Colorado, Nevada. That's your top 5.
Nevada for sure, dude.
Yeah.
The
Nevada,
buffets.
yeah, I can see that.
The buffets.
Yeah.
Shit.
Right?
You ever been to the dollar one?
Right? $4.99 all you can eat. I'll be here for 3 hours.
Dollar
Yeah.
buffet,
Shrimp.
dollar
Is that-
buffet would be sick.
Don't eat the shrimp.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that bacon with
Nah,
coke?
you,
Although-
listen. You eat
although-
the shrimp in the morning. Eat it in the morning when it's fresh.
Although the Atlantis
Just
Hotel,
don't
man,
eat
their buffet, seafood buffet was slamming this.
You guys want
Yeah,
to take
the
a shot in the
tastes good
dark
and you're
on who
taking
the
a shit.
lowest was? The safest place to eat food.
Georgia.
California.
I'm gonna be sad that, but I feel like it's got to be
Washington.
California or something.
Washington?
I think it's
No.
California.
No. Where is it? It's
Montana, because there's no one there.
Alaska.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, there's no one there.
No
No one
one-
there.
Oh yeah, when Cook's the only person that lives there, like yeah, of course.
And he's never sick.
yeah, right.
Hey, I will say
realize
this:
that
he
the
walks all the way to
motherfucker
work
sounds
from
like he's
Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You know,
motherfucker sounds like he's gonna die every night.
Yeah, he does.
At any second, he could die, dude. Like Art is like ready. He's
He
like
walks
ready.
to
Like,
work from Alaska.
You realize if you're a resident of Alaska over 18, they
Art-
give you
Art's sitting
$6
right
grand
next to
every
the
year. to live there.
defibrillator. He has a defibrillator right there waiting for Art for Coke to go.
You
Oh,
see
yeah,
Cook
man.
walk up with his little bag, his Walmart bag.
Dude, he almost choked to death last night just eating dry crack. I go, dude, why are you doing that yourself? Why are you?
No,
eating
that was
dry
something
crack?
else. He was eating something. I forget what he said it was. Like fucking
You cannot eat dry-
piglins
you
or
can't-
something like piglins
yeah,
or
you-
something like that.
You cannot eat dry crackers without a beer. I'm sorry, you
Yeah,
just
that's
can't
right.
do it.
Or cheese on top of it.
The other two that are way at the bottom: Indiana,
Yep.
Utah, Missouri, and Ohio.
Missouri. Okay.
Yeah,
That's,
Missouri. I'm sorry, Missouri.
that's where the Bob Sharp retirement home is
There
going to
you
be.
go.
There
So
you go.
remember, if
Yeah.
you're in one of those states, which again are Oregon, Delaware,
Mhm.
and Pennsylvania, think twice. Maybe go a state over. Go
Yeah.
a state over. Don't eat there. But here's your totals. Here's your totals.
You know what? We got sick when I went to. Remember when we went to Portland? Dude, I was thinking about that because I was gonna say, dude,
We ate really spicy food the night before,
Yeah.
and then we had the breakfast buffet in our hotel, and
yeah.
literally
Hold
we
up.
walk outside, and this guy is just puking every 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was-
every
that's
like few
crazy.
feet. he
It was the
puking
food
to
and the state.
Yeah.
dude, what the
I mean,
You're like, babe, I told you we shouldn't have came to Portland. Let's
I
cross the
just
border.
thought-
You can go to Vancouver, Washington.
No, I
I'm
love
tired
I
of
love
it.
Oregon, but we had Dave's hot chicken or whatever that place. is
That's
called.
why. That's why,
Like,
bro.
dude,
That's
yeah,
why I
I-
could have told you not go there. I told you not to go there. I told you. I've been saying that at work.
No, that place is
You
amazing.
don't- you
Dude,
don't-
I ate
Yeah,
that
it's
shit,
amazing
like,
until you
right
start
before work.
ralphing.
No.
I ate that
Give
shit
me
right
the
before I went
hottest
to
one.
bed, dude,
Let's
and
go.
I woke up. Then we smashed a breakfast, and I like just
yeah.
I didn't feel well.
So again,
See,
the odds
Good.
of getting
Chicken's
food
not fully
poisoning
cooked.
this summer by the
I just
state.
want to take a sip.
Yeah,
I've
go
never
ahead.
had this.
Texas,
Check it
they
out.
had 800 cases. 800. Well, who else? Who else is a big? California 620. So
these cases are
Illinois is
what?
194. That's the one we said. I'm surprised by like Atlanta and Georgia. Very low numbers, 293.
Well, you know why, right?
Those
Atlanta,
chicken wings.
everything's fucking deep fried.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything is
Yeah,
deep fried. It
deep fried.
kills every fucking germ.
Yeah,
It's
man.
deep fried.
And they don't burn chicken.
Florida. Yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
Shit,
Florida.
be a vegan in
617.
Georgia. It's
You
like,
know
get the
how,
hell
like,
outta here.
See, that shows you how sanitized the strip clubs are. 'Cause,
Right,
You know, the
right.
chicken wings are
You
deep
ever seen
fried.
chicken wings? Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody ever got like food poisoning
Nobody.
at a
No one
at a
does.
strip joint.
You might get pink eye.
Hey, a bucket of chicken though for $12.99 be crazy though. I won't lie. Like that might be the way. Like just go to the strip clubs to get the cheap chicken and then just dip. Like don't even go. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
don't
why I'm at
go.
a strip club for the chicken.
Dude, we were on a sales trip in Reno. There was like all the sales staff went, and there's like 8 of us. We went to a strip club, and 7 of us are sitting on the stage. My buddy Tripp is 2 rows back having a steak.
Yeah, no,
I'm like,
no.
I mean, who's gonna have a steak in a strip club? 'Cause I'm
No,
hungry.
no.
Hey, it's the they call it the surf and turf. That's why.
Yeah, no. I'm good, dude. I'm even picky when it comes to just taco trucks, dude. I mean, it just takes one little thing to throw me off at a taco truck. and
What's
I'm
the
done.
pettiest thing that you stopped going to a taco truck for?
Well, my thing is, I used to work at a restaurant, and so I was always taught to look at the staff. The staff is the first thing you should look at when you walk into a restaurant. If they're not presentable and they got stains all over their clothes and their shirts are half untucked, they don't care being there. So right there, that's the first thing I pay attention to is the hostess. That's at the front door, and the person that's serving you your food. If they look like crap, look like they just got out of bed, and they got stains all over their uniforms, and the busboys. Dude,
What if it
I'm
looks like
sorry.
they just got fresh stains that night? Like they've been working hard. Like it's been busy.
No,
It's
no.
a hustle and bustle. They're
If you're a good waiter, you don't get stains on yourself.
No,
I'm
not the
sorry.
no. Okay, so you're talking about the waiters, not the cooks.
No,
Obviously,
no.
waiters
How am I
shouldn't be
gonna see the
dirty.
cook?
Wait,
How
well,
am I-
you're saying the person that's like preparing your food and stuff,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
yeah,
makes
yeah.
more sense. That
I
would be
ne-
the cook.
I never said prepared your food. I said
Handling your food.
The hostess,
Yeah.
the waiter, and the busboy. Those are your 3. If they look like crap, I'm not eating there because they don't care.
Listen,
so
when
if
I'm
they
finding a
don't care-
Chinese spot, I prefer they look like crap.
Yeah, no.
I prefer that they're Mexican. The Chinese
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't go to a Mexican restaurant and it's just all white people working there, dude.
Well, my
facts.
favorite is when the Chinese food place when the Mexican guy gives me my food. That's
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
you know
that's
that's a
that
good
means
spot.
you're at Panda
That's-
Express.
Yeah.
We were years ago when I was younger. We were at Garcia JoJo's out by the mall. You walk in, you got a black kid at the
Sorry, Mom, I had funny.
you got a black kid at the counter taking your order. You got the white kid getting the orders. You look back in the kitchen and there's a Vietnamese kid cooking the food. And you're like, this is freaking America.
That's America.
Garcia
baby.
JoJo's not
Oh,
one mi-
yeah.
not one Mexican in this place.
Hell yeah, that sounds like Taco Bell.
Exactly.
Well, what how about you, Art? When you walk in a restaurant, what's the one thing that would make you turn around and walk out?
If I see like cockroaches
That's a given.
Or-
Golden Corral up here on McHenry.
or like flies, if I see flies, I'm like,
flies
damn.
and cockroaches, yeah.
But yeah, other than that, man, I don't care, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, we already know you got food poisoning.
yeah,
In Oregon.
in Oregon, but because I think I've eaten like some of the best foods at places that don't look like they're
Yeah.
gonna be good, and then I've had terrible food at like
High end.
Cheesecake
Yeah.
Factory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it really just who cares how the atmosphere is.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have anything, like get it to go. That way, you know, you don't have to like be in the shady part of town or like in a bad restaurant like environment. Like,
Remember when St. Stan's first opened? It's Skewers is there now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
St. Stan's built that. They were the first restaurant. So I'm like mid-20s. Me and my buddies go in, and it automatically became one of our favorite places.
Wait, how long ago was
Because
this?
this was in the 80s.
Oh,
In the
yeah.
80s.
1880.
80.
Oh, so when the Coke was still
In the
pure, right?
1900s.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Coke was
Yeah,
still
you-
Bob and his homie came in there with
Yeah.
a chariot. They pulled up in a
Right.
chariot.
Bob had to tie his horse down.
We walked in and they had the hostess was wearing a leather miniskirt with a tuxedo shirt and the bow tie.
Was the
Right.
stable still around back?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And they had to walk you upstairs to where the tables were. So we had to follow her every time we went to dinner, and we went to dinner there like
Hey, your
every
dog.
weekend. Every weekend. Just
I
to
know
watch the
Bobby was
hostess in
trying to
front
take
of
a
us.
bite. Bob was like,
Yeah. Bob was there when Bob was there. You know how they used to bring the meat tray out and you
Yeah.
pick your steak? Bob was there when the person would bring live chickens and you pick your live chicken. So yeah, I think that
Well, the good part about St.
Yeah.
Stan's was
It's like Red Lobster.
their beer was stronger than any beer they had at the time.
Yeah.
So when you'd come back downstairs after dinner, you sit in the bar and get a pitcher of beer. You're only having one or two because you can't walk out after two
yeah.
because the beer was so strong.
Dude,
Yeah, the beer's
if you're
strong.
drinking 2 pitchers of beers to the face.
Well, those five of us.
Oh, okay.
one
What
pitcher
does
would have been
mean?
enough to kill me, bro. What
Yeah.
pitcher would have been-
Well, don't forget Bob gets the olives, so there's vegetables. So he gets olives.
Oh,
with his
so it's
beer.
like a vegetable salad or something. It's like a
Yeah,
it's like a
salad.
veggie tray. It's like a veggie tray.
Look,
It's like a veggie
Look,
tray.
look.
It's a smoothie.
Look,
Olive
you-
smoothie.
when I go to the Outback, I get the beer. They put olives in it because once you're done with the beer, you eat the olives and you got your appetizer.
You cheap
So
bastard.
basically, you get your appetizer for free. Okay?
I'm gonna have to agree with Bob because I tried it that one time, and I tell you, those olives that have been sitting in that beer,
Yeah, Johnny Carinos.
they are amazing.
But
Yeah,
what
after
kind
they
of
just-
olives? Are they the green
No,
ones?
the green olives.
Green
the
olives.
green
Yeah.
Manzanita olives.
Spanish olives.
Yeah, they're friggin' amazing sitting in. After you get done that beer and you eat those olives, they're amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Can I get a beer and a steak
No,
inside
they-
the beer?
They got a name. What is
Or
Oaky-
I could
it's
just
an
get a
oaky
beer and then
martini.
order an
It's an oaky-
appetizer. Just order an
It's an Oaky Martini.
Just
An
ask
oaky
for an
martini,
oaky
bro.
martini. Ask for an
Okay.
oaky. Mrs. Art.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wait, Bob. Sorry.
Yeah, what?
What would make you walk right out of a restaurant?
Dirty. If I see a cockroach or flies, I'm gone.
Flies too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flies.
Yeah, you see flies, but the hostess is wearing this tight shirt.
She got spaghetti straps. Yeah,
No.
and you gotta follow up the stairs. And you gotta follow up the
I would,
stairs.
I would give her a business card and say, "Here, I have a friend who owns this
Yeah.
restaurant. Go work there. Then
Yeah.
I'll come visit you."
Yeah. They don't have flies there.
It's fine.
Mrs. Art. What
I know
would
a
make
guy.
you walk out?
Yeah.
Hey, dear, I can save you.
If it looks deserted, if there's
Deserted.
no people
Ooh.
there, no one's
that's
coming in and out,
yeah.
no one's calling, and it just seems like they're not even cooking anything.
They're sitting there playing dice in
Yeah.
the corner and shit.
hey.
You know, that might be good food. That might be good cooking right there.
Yeah.
Smells like marijuana in there. You know, it's a good spot.
Yeah, I
If,
think-
as long as they snap when that dice hits, then you know.
I'm with her. I mean, if it's like 5:30, 6 o'clock,
Yeah.
and I walk into a place and it's dead,
Yeah.
If it's
I'm
prime time and there's no one,
probably not eating there.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, especially during rush hour,
Yeah.
6 o'clock, and there's no one in the restaurant. I'm like,
Well, we recently had that. We went to some joint, like a Mexican spot.
but they had a drive-through
Yeah.
and a lot of.
It was dead inside, but and I was telling her that I was like, man, this place is kind of dead. But then I did realize like people were coming in just to pick up food.
Yeah.
No one's eating
yeah,
at
And
the
it was
restaurant.
really
the other
good.
crazy
Yeah,
thing
and it was
with,
really
good.
with
Really
Uber
good.
Eats now. A lot of people are just like, why do I have to sit in that restaurant
Right.
and
Yeah.
listen to
Yeah.
1,800 different conversations
Yeah.
going on?
My dad and I were on the last trip we did to Missouri. We're in Shamrock, Texas. So I asked
Shamrock,
the lady at the
Texas.
hotel, "Hey, where's a good restaurant? Me and Dad are hungry. Let's go around the corner. You'll see a restaurant right there." Okay. So we go around the corner, roll up. I look at my dad. I go, "This is going to be the best fucking food ever." He goes, "How do you know?" I said, "Because every vehicle in this parking lot's a fucking pickup truck."
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
That's Bob's standard.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was
And
good.
everything came with tater tots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No fries, tater tots. So you can get cheddar cheese on your tater tots.
That's good
You get
food.
hot sauce. It was awesome.
So what'd you get, Bobby? What'd you get? You know the order, but to this day.
Bob just got a plate of
I
tater
got
tots.
the pulled pork sandwich with the nacho cheese on my tater tots
Hell,
Hell
what
yeah.
the fuck?
Hell yeah.
and a Coors Banquet.
There you go. There you go.
All right, that's a
wild.
pussy beer.
That's
Yeah.
a
pussy beer.
Julian.
I was in Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
Hey,
That's all they, that's all
I
they
grew,
have there.
I grew up in Texas. Pussy beer.
They had Budweiser, they had Lone Star, and Coors
Yeah,
Banquet.
Lone Stars and Coors Light. That's
Yeah.
it.
Hey, I can
Julian,
respect a Lone Star.
What would make
So
you
can I.
walk out of a restaurant before even ordering? Even before you get to sit down. Let's be honest. You're standing at the door by the hostess. What would make Julian go, nah, I'm good, and turn around and walk out?
By the hostess?
Yeah, the hostess is the Keys 3.
Nah, so
There's a hostess.
You know what a hostess is, right?
all right, only yeah, I know what a hostess. So
You
let's put it this way, right?
Like
they
the
say anything
cashier at
more.
Taco Bell?
They say anything more than a fucking hour wait, and I'm That's it. Like that's
Okay,
enough for me
yeah.
never to try a place. But
Wow.
other than that, like food wise, like I guess like yeah, if I saw cockroaches or fucking rats, like yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Mm.
Yeah.
But other than that, like it could be kind of dirty. Like I'm gonna put it this way: like a Chinese food
Yeah.
spot's good when it looks a little dingy.
Yeah.
If it smells like a cigarette
Yeah.
in there, like yeah, I'm probably gonna eat there.
If there's
Yeah.
a kid sleeping on the side, that's the spot
You
right
know,
there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Like three of the waitresses' kids are sleeping in a booth. Yeah.
Or when
But
he wakes up and takes your
Yeah.
order, that's how you know it's about to be good. Because Mama San's about to fuck that shit up.
But usually
he
you
gets up and
hear,
picks up the phone.
you hear the food, you hear the orders, you see the people just
All right.
coming
And
in.
you,
Look, I
see,
need
and,
more
you, and you
wax.
see mom's shoe. You just see mom's
Mom's
shoe
shoes.
flying across the restaurant, hitting one of the kids in the head.
All right, Julian, look. If they say it's an hour wait,
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, that means
you
the
walk
place
up,
is good.
you put a $20 bill in your right hand and you hold it like this, and you say, "Is there anything you can do?"
By the
And
door.
If she goes no,
She.
you just kind of show her the money,
Uh,
and she goes, "Let me work on that for you, sir."
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be,
And she is yelling at busboys,
Yeah.
clean it out,
Yeah.
clean it. You know,
and you only wait 49 minutes.
and you wait like 25 minutes, and she goes, "Bob, party at 12. Bob,
Yeah,
party
right.
at 12.
Oh yeah, that when you come in
See,
there with
Bobby,
that
I don't
bigger-
need aura like that, bro. I don't need aura like that. You know.
No,
Yeah.
well, I was gonna say like if it's definitely by yourself, a good trick is just can I wait at the bar?
Yeah, if I'm
Yeah,
by
wait
myself,
at the
I'm
bar.
eating
But
it.
if it's
Well, no,
with
yeah,
the
that's
people, I
different.
understand.
Even if
Yeah.
I'm by
Yeah.
myself, though, for the most part, they will try to accommodate you a lot quicker. Like I
Yeah,
would, the
yeah.
smaller your party is, the lot faster that you like. It's not
Yeah.
until you get to big parties that you're waiting that long. So like,
Yeah.
if you think about it, like if I go out, usually it'd just be me or like say like a couple buddies. So it's not that big of a group
Yeah.
to where it's like, oh,
Yeah.
we can't
Yeah.
get a table.
Well,
And if
alright,
it's a big
so-
group, then
quick
we'll
here.
get a reservation.
Yeah, real
All
quick
right, look,
here. Hold
so,
on.
yeah.
Art, is it somebody's birthday today?
Oh yeah,
Are we ready? We're gonna sing it.
yeah, sure.
It's
Yeah.
Bertha's birthday.
Oh,
Bertha,
Bertha, are you,
Shantae,
are you ready?
Damn,
Julian?
you didn't wish happy birthday.
All right,
Yeah, we're doing
well,
it.
yeah, he's
We're
not.
doing
Ready. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, get your
One,
best singing voice on.
2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Bertha. Happy birthday to you. Hey, the happy birthday to you, like, so the Bertha part, that was a lot. Like, try to say that 10 times fast because it's just like
Yeah,
Bertha and birthday
Yeah.
are so similar.
Bertha birthday. Bertha
All
birthday.
right,
Wait,
Julian.
hold on.
Birthday,
There's still a
birthday.
special birthday going on.
Wait,
Fucking America, dude.
Oh.
America.
250.
Blow that shit
250
Yeah,
years.
I'll light it up right now. I can't light this up right now.
What is it, like a mini firework?
Yeah, it's a tiny. Well, it's inside the place. So
Dude,
Well, it's not about the size, Art. It's not about the size. It's about the light.
Julian, did you see the lady with the flamethrower?
Oh,
Oh yeah, I went back and watched it. Yeah, I saw the flamethrower.
hey,
Yeah.
next year, bro. Next
That was
year.
sick. That was
right
sick.
there, America.
Why can't we have stuff like that? You know, why can't we have something cool? You know,
Why can't we have
Next
toys
year,
like
bro.
that?
Dude, I got you guys next year.
Because we'll burn shit down. That's why we don't have stuff
they
like
can. They will be all right.
See, he did it.
Here, let's see.
that. You can hold it right in front of that camera.
I
Go
don't know.
closer.
Just follow
closer.
my wife. Oh, Julie wants to.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. So next year, dude, we're
Next
doing the
year.
flamethrower.
Praying to America.
America.
Happy birthday to America.
All right,
And
so anyway,
And
Julian,
hold on. One more shout out. Sorry, guys. It's actually, and I'm a piece of shit because I forgot about this,
Ooh.
but me and my wife been together for 25 years.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hold on. Here
Hey,
it is.
Yeah.
Hey, coincidence, but America turned 250. You guys 25.
Yeah.
25.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I was so busy thinking about America, I forgot about my
Yeah,
anniversary. I'm
America.
sorry. I'm sorry,
So
babe.
because I missed the get together 25 years, let me just regale you with some stuff here.
Okay.
All I
What?
can think of is Marvin Gaye.
Oh,
Let's
regale.
get it
Okay.
on. Ow, let's get it on.
Can,
Girl, there's nothing wrong with
Can't unsee
you.
that.
Loving me, yes. And
You know-
giving yourself can never be wrong. If
can
the
never
love
be
is
wrong.
true.
Do you know any Creed?
I do. I do. I just heard news today.
No, you're gonna make me cry.
Sees my life.
Just remember, you started it.
Gonna
Facts.
get.
Oh, that's true.
So anyway, Julie,
yeah.
getting back to my story about the restaurant. My birthday last year,
Speaking of birthdays,
we didn't have a reservation. So we go to the Outback. There's 12 of us, and the girl goes,
How do you have so many friends, Bobby?
I got, dude, that
Always.
one year I had 22 people for
Always,
dinner.
bro.
But anyway,
Fuck, and I wasn't one of them.
I walked up and she goes, it's going to be an over an hour wait. We have a party of 23. We have this, we have that. I said, look, got 12 people, really hungry right now. Had the $20 bill in my hand. I said, is there anything you can do? And she goes, give me 5 minutes. We were seated in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
one time for my birthday.
Now next time it needs to be 13 because I better get invited, Bobby.
You'll be invited next year.
Hey, this year, Bobby, give her 100 and say,
This year,
what can you
November,
do in
it's
5
coming.
minutes? What can you take care of in 5 minutes?
I'll tell you what though. I know we're off topic and I don't really care anymore. But when we got to Tories and we're having a good time and we're drinking and stuff, all of a sudden Art, Mrs. Art, Bertha, Bruce, they're outside. I hit the stage. I'm singing my heart out.
Fuck. He
They're
looks
not
over.
there.
He's looking for
Not
art.
there. So I walk outside. There's Art. They're all tailgating outside. And I go, yo, man, you missed me singing. That's why we're here. I go, apparently not.
Fucking hell, sorry, Bobby.
Anyway, Doc,
Next
you
year,
can do it
next year,
to
it's gonna be
Let's get into the next. Does legacy still matter in 2026? For most of human history, people wanted to leave something behind: a family name, a
Ooh.
business, a home,
Ooh,
reputation, or values passed from one generation to the next. But today's world is different. Art.
It is.
It is different. Many people aren't having children.
Mm-hmm.
Career
Mm-hmm.
changes constantly. Social media rewards instant
Facts.
attention over long-term impact.
Mm-hmm.
And the digital footprint can outlive us all. This show, we're going to be all dead, and people are still going to be watching this 50 years from now going, who the fuck were those guys?
Yeah.
Hopefully,
And how come they're still not alive to talk about this?
Yeah,
Are they alive?
hopefully they're watching and still laughing and
Yeah.
bringing joy to them. Yeah.
50 years from now, they're going to be Googling Art. Who's this Artemis?
No, bro. There's Artemis
Who's
Prime.
Bobby Boogie?
Wait a minute, he was
Yeah,
a
who's
dictator in
Bobby?
2030.
There'd be like a ton of 20-year-old girls like 50 years from now going,
Yeah. So,
God, I wish I could
so
have
here's
a piece
the
of hoochie
question.
daddy.
Is
I want
building a legacy
Facts.
still one of
Piece of
life's
Bob.
greatest goals, or
Ooh.
has the idea of legacy changed? So we're going to start off with the guy who suggested this
Oh shit.
topic.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Art,
Forgot. That was me.
I'm going to ask each one of you guys
Yeah.
your definition of what a legacy is
Um.
and what it means to you. Like, because we're all going to be a little bit different, I think.
Yeah, I just think it's gonna be like the memory and the stories that people tell about you. It's how your name is gonna surpass your age. So yeah.
Mr. Sharp.
You know, Art and I had a great conversation about this Saturday night. And yeah, it's what you leave behind. I mean, Art, Louise, you guys are leaving like your daughter's legacy. There's gonna be a ton of stories.
Blessed.
You guys are doing a great job.
Yeah, thank
But we were talking about it, and I'm like, I got no kids.
you. Yeah.
You know, what am I gonna leave behind? And I was talking and I'm telling people, you know what? I really need to write a book about my dad's life because he was a phenomenal man.
Memoirs, yeah.
All the stuff he did. And then Jason's like, do it. What are you gonna call it? You know, so I threw out a couple book titles and stuff because I really want to do it. Because my dad was an incredible man. He did some incredible shit. And I would only do it for the great grandkids and their kids to see how great of a man my dad was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's what you leave behind that people are going to remember you by.
It's gonna be an awesome book
Yeah.
that gets turned into an awesome movie. It's gonna be a war movie, right?
Yeah. Well, there'll be war scenes in the movie.
Yeah.
It's
And
gonna be
then
like a
all of Bob's nieces and nephews are gonna write a book about B Sharp,
dude. Hey, no, that's
Be
good.
sharp.
That's my job, bro.
the Ballad of B Sharp.
I had some pretty cool moments with my nieces and nephews growing
It's
up.
this thick World in Peace, the book.
No. My favorite is my niece Courtney. I love Courtney to death. She's getting ready to go to high school, freshman high school, right? So we're having the talk, right? And I'm saying, look, you're gonna get some little boyfriend who's gonna be in love with you. He's gonna want you to do stuff you don't want to do. I said, so here's how we're gonna combat that. If he goes, well, we need to because everyone else is doing it. You tell him, not everybody, because I'm not. Okay. And if he goes, well, if you love me, you will. And you tell him, if he loved you, he'd wait. And I said, and at the time they still had payphones.
I know what this is about.
I gave her 35 cents. I said, keep this. And she goes, what's this for? I said, if you explain the first two to that young man and he still is pressuring you, have him give me a call.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll explain it to him.
Mrs. Art, your definition.
Definition of legacy.
What is your personal take on legacy?
It means a lot of things because if I think of legacy, what am I leaving behind? I think of
Mhm.
as a mother,
Yeah.
as a teacher,
Mhm.
the wife, as a friend, daughter. So it can be a lot of different things because
Yeah.
it would mean something different for every relationship.
Yeah, I was thinking too how much it could be, how much different it can be for a guy and a woman,
Mhm.
and how different it is. And
Very
you
much,
special
yeah.
Yeah.
for her being a teacher. Who doesn't remember their favorite teacher?
Exactly.
Who doesn't? Dude, it's
I
like
remember all my teachers.
Yeah.
Or their baddest teacher.
Yeah.
I'm in fifth grade.
or your seventh grade, your seventh grade Spanish teacher.
I
No.
remember my 7th grade PE teacher.
There you go.
He was hung like a horse.
There you go.
and he wore short shorts.
Yeah. My fifth grade teacher, a Southern black lady named Mrs. Bray.
Oh, now I know where it comes from. I know where it comes from.
No, seriously.
Dude.
She probably had the
Southern
greatest
mommy.
effect on me going through school because she kind of changed my opinion about everything.
Everything, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you know, she never called us kids; she called us young people.
Oh, that's great.
And during like Black History Month, she was tougher on the black kids in class than she was on us.
Yeah.
But I excelled because I love history. And then in 8th grade, my English teacher, Mrs. Lawrence, she's the one that turned me on to like
Whoa.
writing and thinking and reading and comprehending. And Mrs. Lawrence, she was this old lady, and
Shout out, Mrs.
she always
Lawrence.
seemed angry, except at me because I got it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Mm.
You know, I mean,
Bobby
Bob's
got,
got
it.
it.
Like
Bob's
that.
got
Yeah,
it.
you
No.
got it. Let him finish. Let him
no,
finish.
seriously though, yeah. Let me finish.
One way to leave a legacy is to change people's perspective.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Think
Damn.
about the world in a
Yeah.
different way.
But
It's
she
like-
gave me the
That's
she gave me the love of reading and comprehension.
Yeah.
Oh, amen. I love
I
that.
think like
Amen.
when I was thinking about this before you get to Julian, it's just like, you know, having some perspective of what your legacy should be, and to understand that, you know, you're not Julius Caesar,
No.
you're not you know, one of the how many presidents we have?
Just wait, 2030,
47.
dude. 2030, I'm
Yeah,
running.
Yeah,
I'm winning.
I mean, just
20.
understanding that and not putting that pressure on yourself to, oh, I got to invent something. And there are
Mhm.
people that are out there that are like that
Mhm.
they are so focused on their legacy that they feel they need to leave some sort of stamp that's going to be remembered
On the world,
100
right?
years from now, 200 years from now. God forbid, you know, we're still talking about Julius Caesar. We're still talking about Alexander.
Right.
But that's a different kind of legacy.
Yeah, right.
But
that's the way it
you
was
leave the
back
world,
then. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's like
That's the way it was back then. Because I thought about it.
Right.
You think about 2000 or 2000 years ago, like I was telling the guys at work, you know, basically most people only went 50 miles, period.
Yeah.
So they didn't know what was going on 4 towns down the road. So it was so important for them to leave some sort of legacy in their village,
Right.
just their village. So yeah, and just like now we're here, there's 8 billion of us,
Mhm.
you know, and you can't, you know, I shouldn't say you can't dream big. Sorry.
Yeah.
Dream big.
Yeah.
or how are you going to leave your mark on the world?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
big.
It doesn't.
Yeah. How are you going to be remembered? I mean, what are they going to say
Yeah.
about you at your eulogy?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, are they going
That
to
son of a
say,
bitch still owes me $50.
yeah, you know, are you a good person? All that. Also, when you live your life, don't try to be like amazing. Everyone's going to
actually
remember
did.
me for
Yeah.
this.
So-
Just go
so
have
funny.
fun. You know what I mean?
That's it.
In my 20s, all I did was travel.
Yeah.
I hopped a plane, got in a car, road trip across America because I wanted to see things just like my dad.
Yeah.
Right. You know, I mean, and like you said, there are people who live in Modesto who've never been to Yosemite.
Yeah.
It's an
I
hour
know
and a half
people-
away.
Never
I'm
left
shocked they
Modesto
know-
ever.
Yeah.
I know people that haven't seen the freaking ocean.
Yeah.
They live
Yeah,
here.
and they live here
Yeah.
an hour
And
away.
I'm like, dude,
You
you
know-
know, just
You know
down
what?
the road.
Yeah.
You know about? I know people who've never had a farmer's boy breakfast burrito, and it makes me
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm glad to say I never have. I'm glad to say I never have.
Look,
I never have either.
Your toilet
Same,
will be
same.
thankful too.
there's a great scene in the movie McFarland USA. It's about a cross country team, Kevin Costner. They win this meet in the Bay Area. They're driving home, and he's like, you know, the ocean's like 20 minutes away, so we're gonna go to the ocean. right? He gets up there. He's got 7 kids in the bus with him, and the guy is like, "It's $10." Coster's got $5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, "Look, all I have is $5, and I've got 7 kids who've never seen the ocean."
Yeah.
And the ranger goes, "Dude, go ahead, go have fun, go have fun." But yeah,
Julian,
That's how you leave.
your
a legacy.
what is your
Yeah.
definition? What's your personal definition of legacy?
I mean, I think it's gonna be how the people that I care about remember me for the most part, just
Oh.
because like
exactly.
I don't think
Yeah.
like like I'm not trying to be a Julius Caesar. I don't
Right.
need to be, but I
King
think
Julian.
that's your legacy. But now
King
I
Julian.
have
You're
I have a
named after
question.
him. You're named after him.
When do
Yeah.
you think that your legacy ends?
Facts.
When you die,
When you die.
Nah, bro. What? That's,
No,
People
I
stop
see. That's the thing.
remembering you.
That's what I was
People
gonna say.
stop
That's my answer.
remembering you.
I'd say
Yeah.
that's when you die is when your legacy starts.
There you go.
yeah, because that's
In
when
a
people
sense.
start going to talk
Yeah.
about you
Not always.
and remember what you've
Well,
done.
you're
If you
while
move
you're
away.
alive.
Well, you're working to that
Right,
point of
right.
death. So,
Yeah.
but once you
Sure.
die, are people going to continue to remember who you were and what you
Mhm.
did? And so I think it starts there. But here you go. If nobody remembered your name in 100 years, would your life have mattered less?
Oh wait, so if my name
If
is
nobody
not remembered,
remembers your name in 100 years,
my
would your life have mattered less?
no, because I feel like
100 years is a long fucking time.
man, you could always, and you never know what your life really changed.
Yeah.
Like we always watch movies where it's like, oh, if you go to the past and you step on a cockroach and you meet this lady, you end up fucking your mom. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like,
Damn
so I think it shows that everything kind of like moves in a way where it's supposed to, and whether it's gonna be something, it could have been something I started or continued.
Yeah.
It could have been something that my mom decided to change in her life, and I changed a little bit more, and just like evolution of things to lead to something. So
Do you ever, when you're listening to your mom, because I've done this, all you guys, like when you're listening to your parents tell stories about when they were younger and how they met and all this other stuff, do you ever feel like if there was just a different like scenario that it might have happened? Like my dad would say, well, if I hadn't have come back from Germany to Sicily for from work, I would have never met your mom. And I started thinking about that, like, where would I be? Like, who I'm going to be born, but by who? But it makes you think. Like when my dad said that, like that's the first thing that ran through my head. It's like my dad hadn't bumped into my mom coming back from Germany from work just for a vacation. He would have never met my mom. So it's like when he said that, I was like, ooh.
So do you believe everything happens for a reason?
I do kind of believe that when you start hearing the old stories and how things happen and just the scenarios, I think even with me, like with, I had a girlfriend, but I never thought I was in love, absolutely in love with her. But just seeing that person that happened to be my best friend's friend, it was just like, what are the coincidences that, she came into town when my girlfriend left town to go visit her father, so and then just the stories my parents talk about, how about if my mom didn't get on that boat, and come to America, that first time,
Really?
Yeah. And how about if she would have married that guy when she got here? She didn't know she was supposed to be marrying someone. She got here and it was a whole little scam, that, she came to America at 18. And when she got here, she was going to stay with this one family that agreed with my grandfather to have her stay. But when she got there, the guy's like, oh, you're going to stay here, but you have to marry my son.
Oh,
my mom's like, well, I'm going back to Italy.
Yeah.
I'm not marrying
Hell
your
no.
son. I don't love that guy.
Yeah.
But did you get a sense of any of that when you heard your parent, your mom?
Yeah, when my mom told me that she hooked up with John Cena, I was like, now I can't. I can never see my dad. Now
Hey,
can
I
never
could see
my
it.
dad.
I can see it.
No. It's funny what he just did, but he could have picked anybody, and he went with John Cena.
That's why I can't see him, bro. That's not how I know about that.
You could have went see me. You should have went with. I mean, you could have went with The Rock. That's a closer look.
No. Because in Art, his whole life, we walk around going, "Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?"
I can't do the eyebrow thing.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
You could use the people's elbow.
I can see him doing that in the room, dude. It doesn't matter what your name.
Hey, Jabroni, what's your name? It doesn't matter what your name.
Hey, dude,
Yeah,
bring
Art
it back,
in
jabroni.
HR for the 100th time for calling somebody a jabroni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, jabroni.
Oh, I can see
Art, I
now.
told you to stop calling me a jabroni.
No, Art's in HR and Cat's going, "Oh, you get," and then Art's like, "Hey, what's your name again?" It doesn't matter.
How about you, Mr. Sharp?
Yeah,
Don't tell me you're Steve. I can't remember his name. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve
Yeah.
Austin 316 just said I won't crash. No. Man,
You ever heard a story your parents said that, like, oh my God, if things would have went,
yeah.
there would be no Mr. Bob Sharp?
Yeah, no, my mom in high school in LA, she went to Dorsey High.
Yeah, shout out Dorsey.
Her boyfriend at the time, and this was like mid 50s, so it was still racially problems in LA. His name was
Really?
Tommy, and he was Hispanic.
Yeah.
And my mom's family, nothing. Mom really loved Tommy, but then Tommy joined the Air Force and left. And then my aunt was dating a guy in the Marines, and he had a buddy, and that was my dad. So my aunt actually married my Uncle Stan, and then Uncle Stan introduced my dad to my mom.
Damn,
The
shout
great
out
R
Uncle
Sharp.
Stan.
The great R Sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Uncle Stan.
Uncle
bro.
Stan was amazing. I loved Uncle Stan.
Damn,
How about you,
yeah.
Mrs. Art? You ever think about that?
About what would have happened if my
Yeah, I
parents
mean, you ever
chose
heard your
different?
parents' story and thought, okay, if this would have went a different way,
Of course.
yeah,
There's a lot of my mom would even say things like
Yeah.
that. If
Yes.
this wouldn't have happened,
Yeah.
then
I hate
it
when
wouldn't
they
have
say it.
happened.
I hate when they say it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You wouldn't even be here today.
You know, like, in reality, your legacy lives on past your memory
Yeah.
because whatever
Yeah.
you're
Oh,
choosing to do will make a mark.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I want
whether
to
you
tell
know
my
it or
mom,
not.
sorry for being here.
Yeah. My bad.
Sorry,
Open
Mom.
door.
Sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. I'm such
Sorry,
a
Mom.
disappointment.
That's your mom like fuck like I should have swallowed you like god damn.
I'm sorry you didn't meet
Shit.
me this wood when you came here from Italy. How about you, Julian? Did you ever-
Where's the
you ever get
meatloaf,
that?
Mom?
Where's the meatloaf?
I mean, yeah, like I mean if they had never gone to the place where they met, then they would have never met and I wouldn't exist and my siblings
Did,
wouldn't
did, and I'll ask all three of you guys, did neither of your parents knew each other?
Right.
No, they didn't
No.
grow up together.
Yeah,
no,
yours-
no.
They met by accident.
They met
No.
by accident.
accident.
Yeah, no, my mom and dad were set up by my aunt and uncle.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just
Yeah. I think John Cena was in the Philippines.
He was on
In
tour.
WrestleMania 1980.
He's on
No,
tour.
See, what happened was John Cena said he's going to the store for milk and actually brought it home.
Oh, I just can't see him, bro. That sucks.
All right. I'm going to give you some things. Say yes or no. What is legacy? Is it wealth? Art?
Wealth, I guess depending on what your definition of wealth is. If it's money, nah. Like if it's other stuff, like just love and like full of great memories, and yeah, I think that's worth more than gold in my opinion. So
Wealth, Mr. Sharp?
As long as you have family and friends, yes. Money, not necessarily.
Yeah.
I'm like George Bailey. It's a Wonderful Life.
facts.
Mrs. Art? Wealth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're leaving it behind. You can
Yep.
leave it behind to family. You
Yeah,
can leave it behind to people who need it. It does leave a legacy. Yeah.
it's definitely like.
I mean, think about it. We still
That's
talk
physical
about the
media.
Vanderbilts and stuff. We still talk
Yeah.
about the
Yeah.
Vanderbilts.
Who?
And all these
Rockefeller.
people.
The Rockefellers.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
Family art. Family.
People that put their
Family.
wealth
Vin
Wait,
Diesel,
what?
into
family.
the building of society. It made a mark.
What is
a
family?
legacy.
What?
Family legacy.
Oh, legacy family. So
Well, obviously, right?
yeah, well, I thought okay, so this is kind of weird because I don't know my father, so I don't know. Like, I carry his last name. I didn't really care to pass that last name on.
Yeah.
I rock with the family, my mom's family, who raised me. So I believe, like, in that, I'm glad that my daughters know that side. I didn't totally leave like any family behind, but as far as like carrying the name, that legacy, no, like I kind of wanted to just be like live your life, you know,
Yeah.
like I'm not here to represent I'm not here to represent my dad, but I do feel like I represent my mom. Like
Yeah.
whenever I move, I try to think about what she would do. So like
You distill those values into your children that you got from your mother.
That's
Facts.
the legacy she
So,
left you.
yeah, that will be her legacy that I'll pass on for sure, which will stem from my grandmother. So like, yeah, as far as like how important it is, it is important to me. You know, sorry, like I didn't think about it really. It wasn't a thought. It was just like I want to represent my mom, and with those actions, my kids kind of learned, you know, and they are fortunate enough, just like your grandkids, to be at the age where they'll remember.
Yep.
They got to see it in the flesh and actually, you know, like experience it. So that's really cool. Hopefully I'll have a little bit of that. Where it would be like my grandkids.
Oh, I'm sure your kids got some stories about you. They're gonna share.
Oh, and they're gonna have videos and everything too. That's the thing is like now we have like a lot of
Lots of
videos
videos
and
and
things
pictures.
like
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
I think that started earlier, but now we
Proof.
have like a very
Yeah.
easy way and a way to access
Yeah.
all that proof.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
Mrs. Art's going to be sharing that skateboard video.
That's
with those grandkids.
As she should, man. As
It's
she
up
should.
to
I have multiple of those,
35K
actually.
views.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, dude. It's
told you.
crazy. No, I'm just fucking
I
with
told you. Yeah.
Follow me at _ no, but no, like that's I never really thought about that, so we brought it up. I always thought about my dad, really. Like I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
give a shit about that,
I
but
think we always go to that. It's kind of
Yeah.
sad that we always go
'Cause
to
that's
the,
my
like,
last
the
name.
dad's the
Yeah.
most important
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of that legacy when
Yeah.
we realize it's like, hey, mom had a lot of shit to do with
fuck yeah, shout out to all the hot moms.
Oh
man.
man.
Oh,
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, to the hot single moms of
Yeah,
the racial
no,
families.
I'm married to the hottest mom, so
Absolutely.
shout out to them for sure.
Hold on, we got
What the fuck? Don't copyright.
What do you think? I wasn't going to give you one of these. Dude, you said something nice, you get the good one. Yeah,
Oh, man.
family.
Family.
Oh yeah,
Family,
absolutely. It's
Vin
just
Diesel,
like,
family.
yeah, you know, I still think about it's what you leave behind. And I look at my dad and all of us kids growing up, we worked from the time we were like 13, 14 until now. I mean, none of us really ever sat a whole bunch of time on unemployment. And I got 12 nieces and nephews. And every one of them, except for my nephew who lives with me, and he's driving a truck now, they all own their own homes.
Damn.
They all have great jobs. They're raising their kids. It's just like they've never lived on the system. And they've, you know, we always instilled from my dad to us, if you work hard, good things will happen.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's legacy and what you leave behind. But if you leave that kind of positive attitude, you know, just go out there and, you know, do it every day. Because I've got nieces and nephews from 27 to 44.
Yeah.
And like I said, all of them except for Jimmy, who lives with me, they own their own homes.
Yeah.
They have careers. They're doing great in life.
And you said you
So-
feel that's from like your dad's point perspective. Did you know your grandfather, or was it like your grandfather?
My grandfather was a lazy POS.
Oh, okay. So this is really your dad's.
Yeah,
side.
no, because if you listen to my dad's stories back when he was young,
Mhm.
he was the oldest of that set of kids. So after school in 6th, 7th grade, he's got to go pick a 100-pound bag of cotton, get his $2, bring it home to the family.
Yeah, this guy.
So they're out there working the fields every day. My grandfather is just driving around town doing nothing. He's
Yeah.
dropping off he's dropping off my dad, his wife, my grandma, and those two are out there supporting the family.
Facts.
Because my grandfather's doing nothing but just driving around town in his car.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
shit.
he's the only one that had a license.
Well, no,
No.
I mean,
What the fuck?
but even when dad was
What the fuck?
even when dad was 16, he had a license and stuff.
So,
But
yeah,
my
that's-
grandfather was just a lazy. And my dad, you talk to my dad about his dad, like how was grandpa? He goes, that lazy bastard.
That's all me.
that hustle mentality
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
and that came
Yeah.
from him. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I saw my dad when I was a kid. He drove cab part time because we needed the extra income. So now he's a soldier. He's a soldier full time. He's driving a cab on weekends.
Oh,
You
drive
know,
a
but
cab.
he-
Drive a cab.
Driving a cab. Yeah, driving a cab. And he's never.
It's called Uber now, but
Yeah,
back then it was
it's called Uber now.
No, I didn't hear what he said. Like
Yeah.
I didn't hear that last part.
cab.
Yeah.
No. We're gonna get into that in my segment. But
Yeah.
anyway, but my dad never complained about being poor. It was just we're gonna work hard and we're gonna get through it. That's
There
all
you
there
go.
is to it.
Shout out to
You
Bob.
know-
This is art. How about you?
I grew up in the system,
Mhm.
as part of it. And coming out of that
Yeah.
was the greatest challenge
Yeah.
of my life
Mhm.
because it's easy to get stuck in
For
those generational cycles, and working hard is very important. And if you have never seen anyone
Yeah.
in your life with a work ethic, to be able to go out and do that is a big deal.
Yeah.
Because you have to inspire yourself.
Yep.
But
Yep, the system will keep you in there. It's designed to do that.
It
I
is.
the only reason I
100%.
had to get into it was because back then the insurance companies threw out the pre-existing clause.
Right.
So I had insurance, but because she had got sick, they didn't want to pay it. So the first year I had to get on Medi-Cal or Medicare, I don't know what it's
Mhm.
called, for a
Mhm.
whole year, and I was paying $1,500 to $1,800 every month.
Gosh.
For her, yeah, every month. You get,
Yeah,
and I-
she had
a lot.
pre-existing and they
yeah,
wouldn't cover.
they
it.
said it was pre-existing. She had tested for lupus, and she never did test positive for lupus during her pregnancies. But then after the third one, she got lupus, and then they said, well, there was a test she took back in 91 that showed that she had lupus. No one ever told us. But
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. So they, we got stuck in that, and I realized how much I wanted to get out of there because they wanted to control every aspect of your life.
Yeah.
We have 2 cars. You weren't allowed to have more than 2 cars.
Yep.
And then the family was getting bigger, so we bought a van. But we sold the other car to buy the van. I got a phone call saying that I
Mhm.
wasn't allowed to buy the van. I was like, well, you can go to hell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's the first time the police came to my house because I told the lady on the phone from sociologist, I said, I will come over there, drive my truck through your building. Boom. Cops in my house, 5 minutes. Dude, you can't say that on the phone. My wife's like, oh, no, he was just kidding.
No, you
He was
can't.
just kidding.
He's
can't.
upset. It's okay to be upset about that.
Yeah.
But back to the conversation about family names and leaving your legacy in that way.
Mhm.
My father's family name died with me because I was
Yeah.
the daughter.
Yeah.
So all the McElhaney on my side, which
That's
is a
a good
long
name,
legacy
That's
from
a crazy name, huh?
It's a good
Yeah,
Irish
from
name.
Michael.
You know, good
I
Yeah.
am
good Irish
Gallagher.
name.
You know,
I
Louise.
am Gallagher and I am McElhaney.
She's Gallagher,
so-
bro.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
Break
of that
melon.
instance, though, we finally got a great nephew to carry on the Sharp name.
There.
Hey,
Nice.
that's neat.
Nice. See, that's
But
good.
I really wanted my children to carry on their father's name.
Mhm.
And I know that he has kind of an
Hey,
issue with his
There's still
name,
time.
and I was like, you should change it
Huh?
to your other family name. But
Yeah.
No.
He
You
kept
just have another. You
Nunez
still time
and-
for another kid. You guys are
No,
young.
she's
Nah.
fixed.
Mm,
Okay.
I
Or she
did
had
not
One more
have-
shot in her.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Pregnancy almost killed me.
She's gonna
so
come
I'm
in
good.
there. Put your damn toys away, Art. Get in here.
But yeah, I really did not.
Put Thor down and
Stop playing with the wrong dollies.
I'm teased. I kid.
Yeah.
now you know
But-
what would be really sick though. Now that she's talking about it, is like maybe one of our daughters will have a kid and just throw that last
Yeah, you
name
don't
in there
have
as like
to.
a middle name or something. You
I
know?
thought about
See-
doing that.
see-
I just, I did not feel comfortable having a different last name than my husband and my children.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
carrying on that name is, important,
Yeah.
I think.
But see, that's
me.
what happened to us. My brother had 7 daughters, so he wasn't going to pass on the name. My brother Jim had 2 sons and 1 daughter. His sons have not produced kids yet.
Yeah.
So my sister, her son has 5 kids, but they're all pews. One of my nieces is gay. Her and her partner had a baby. They used her egg, sperm donor,
So
Right
which
now,
last
dog.
name did they use?
Sharp.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. All 3 kids are named Sharp.
Oh.
She has 2 daughters and a boy.
Is there a hyphen?
You guys got a full blood
No.
sharp.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Full
get
blood
to
sharp, I love
Julian.
it.
Julian, your
Your legacy, dog.
your what's your definition for you? Because the next question is for you first.
For like family.
Yeah. So let me just before you even answer that. Are younger generations less interested in legacies? Because that's your next question. Is the younger generation less interested in legacies? And so give me your definition of what you think a legacy is, and does that statement hold true?
I mean, I think like my legacy will be how like my nieces, my nephews, obviously right now remember me, my family, like, and the like my friends. But I mean, until I have kids of my own or a family of my own, then I don't have anybody else that's like, I guess like I'm building my legacy for. But I mean, like, that's also partially why I'm trying to like, I've been trying to get healthier and stuff, so that way I can be there, and like I do want to leave something behind. I think like that's something I do think about, but I don't know if everyone thinks about that. But I definitely like, that is something I worry about. Like I want my nieces and nephews to remember me like being healthy and being able to do things, because I think like, that's important. And then like for my kids too, like someday I want my kids to see that like, like I take care of myself, and like you should take care of yourself, and love people, and just like be.
I love that you're not even a parent yet, and you're already thinking like that.
Yeah,
that's smart. I love that.
Yeah. See, that's one of my biggest regrets, and I will regret till the day I die. I didn't leave a kid behind. I never had a kid. And that was always there's not. I'm 63. Dude.
They might be out there.
Nieces, right?
I do. I have 12 nieces and nephews. Yeah,
those are children that you're leaving a legacy with.
I was involved in their lives, but still, to this day, there's gonna be a little part of me that's always gonna be sad.
There's still time, Sharp.
There's not a little Bobby
it's
Boogie
never
running
too late
around.
for anything ever.
Fast forward 3 days from now,
Bob comes into work. I knock somebody up. Yeah.
There's a couple that are probably in their 30s now, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna come knock on
What
your
if
door.
someone knocks on your door and they're like, "Dad," and he looks just like you, like just like.
So here's the deal, right? If they go, "Dad," you got to tell me first what's your mom's name.
Yeah,
like you're gonna remember, brother.
I do remember that
he's an elephant.
He remembers all of them. He remembers all of them.
Okay, there's only 2 people.
You mean January 31st
that I have not made contact with a year afterwards.
Bob remembers the song that was playing in the background.
Exactly, dude.
There's
when
2 possibilities.
Feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual.
Julian, is that statement, other than yourself, do you feel that statement is pretty on point about younger generations caring less about leaving a legacy?
I mean, I think people still do worry about that. Like, I think that's why, like, a lot of people, like, in my generation are kind of caught up in social media and stuff. And so, like, yeah, I think that's, like, part of it. Like, that's part of what they're trying to leave. Like, I think that's some people are chasing that. I think it's a mixed bag. But obviously, like, I do think that there's people that do care about that. Either it's for clicks or with their family, or like, I think everyone has a different version of that. I think you just have to like ask more people to know.
Yeah,
that's what I was wondering too. Like, sorry, but like, so like Bob was saying, or like asked Bob, like that whole legacy of hard work and hustle that came from his dad. Julian, do you want it? Is that something that it's gonna be like your like start of legacy? Because like I know you said before, like you and your dad don't get along, but like did you get that hard work ethic through like your grandfather? I remember you said you and your grandfather were really close. So
yeah, it was just more of like I was always told, like, if you're gonna do something, just be the best at it, and just like try your best, like whatever it is, like, put your all into it. And so like I still think that, like, to this day.
So you're gonna instill like pretty much like are you gonna tell your kids about your grandfather?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
this is what he taught me. So that's how his legacy goes on. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Well, the reason they write is fewer you are having children, more focused on experience over possessions. Gig economy. I don't know what the gig economy is. GIG gig economy instead of lifelong careers. Gig. So just like boom, let's go to every 2. Because I hear Gen Z's like, oh, you should only stay at a job for like 2 or 3 years, and and move on to the next
It
one.
doesn't become something you master. It's just like
That's their thing. You know,
push
you
forward.
stay 2-3 years and move on.
I was
2-3
like that
years and move
too.
on.
I was like
Well, I
that for the
think it's-
longest time.
I
Definitely.
think it's more like, don't be afraid to move on to something
Yeah.
better,
Yeah.
Right.
Not even better. I think it's just
because you don't want to get stuck.
like this
Yeah.
You wanna
this
keep
generation.
growing.
Like at least for me and my friends that I've known, like my one of my best friends, like or like my best friend Patty, he's just about experiences, dude.
Yeah.
It's not about it's
Yeah.
it's like he has a career, but it's not even the thing he went to school
Does
for.
he? No, he has a job that he
Yeah.
loves
Yeah,
because he
facts.
wasn't afraid
Yeah.
to
yeah.
go for
Well,
what he wanted
yeah.
in life.
Right.
Yeah.
He was,
What-
that's brave.
yeah, he went to culinary school
Mhm.
and he tried that and he likes it, but
Yeah.
he just like wasn't really that into
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
He
yeah.
decided to like search for something else. I mean, yeah, and I think he's a great cook, or
Yeah.
a great chef or whatever, but like just finding the job that makes you happy. And sometimes people, especially in this younger generation, like including myself, I before when I was younger, I was always hopping from like a job like every year. I would just get bored, and it didn't become like a sustainable need for me till I had kids. Then I had to be like, I just can't like quit my job
Yeah,
and grab
right.
another
yeah.
one,
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
But when I was younger, I was like, yeah, I did this thing. It's cool. It's fun. It's exciting at first. And then I'm like, now I'm on to
Yeah,
the
you
next.
should be doing what makes you happy,
Yeah.
especially when you're younger. If you feel like
Yeah.
it's just beyond you and it's or below you, whatever you want, either way you want to look at it,
Yeah.
and you just feel like it's just about the paycheck, but you're not happy being there. Yeah,
Yeah, just
Just
look at
move
it
on,
as
move on.
lessons learned. Lessons learned. Move
Yeah,
on.
I spent 34 years at a company,
Yeah.
and there were good times, there was bad times.
good time.
And the bad times always turned into something better
Yeah.
because I always
crown.
Crown him. Crown.
I
King
always
Johnny.
took the next promotion up regardless. Hey, do you want to do this? Yes, I'll do it.
Mr. Art.
So I had some really cool. I mean, I worked in a
Don't be
warehouse, drove a
generous.
truck, got into sales, met a lot of great people. Matter of fact, there's a lot of stores I can go into today, and they'll give me free shit, sandwiches and stuff because I was such a good salesman, and people still love me out there. Believe it or not, people still love me. But yeah, but just the experiences that I had. I mean, Hawaii twice,
Oh,
like
yeah.
10 free trips to Vegas.
But that was a era from an era where like you wanted to like
Yeah,
people
you gotta-
wanted to stay
yeah,
with the
yeah,
company.
yeah.
People wanted
Yeah.
that career to
Yeah,
be
'cause-
where they retired.
yeah.
I
But
think
yeah, because I worked for a guy who treated the people who worked hard good.
and that's
Mhm.
exactly.
Because we
Yeah.
were like, we did out the Outback for 7 years every
Yeah.
Friday night. Like the owner would go and, we'd happy hour because that was our reward for working hard for the week and we could unwind.
Yeah.
And it was controlled because if we had a problem, we could talk to him right there. We didn't have to, we didn't have to come to the office or do anything like that. Then we moved on to Chili's and BJ's, and finally we had to stop because people were getting DUIs on the way home.
Babe,
Yeah.
babe. Remember
But-
when I worked at Little Caesars and we had that fight club?
Damn.
That
And
was
then
Hey, you're not supposed to talk about Fight Club, bro.
You're not
Yeah,
supposed to
that's all
talk
good.
about
Ruler
it.
wood.
He tells me everything,
Yeah.
so I know about Fight Club.
Do you feel like Gen Z, one of the other things,
That's
which
the
I think
best way
makes
to
a
go.
lot of sense too, because I think I feel like Gen Z is about living in the present. And I think that's a little different than the way our attitude was, 25, 30 years ago. You guys are more about living in the present and not worrying about, oh, I need to work 40 hours. No, maybe I'll work 20 hours and then do bike trails for the other 20 hours. Yeah,
That's
see,
sick. That's sick. That's kind of sick. That's
what
kind
I'm
of
saying.
sick.
That's
bro.
how Gen
So-
Z
You
acts.
grow up watching
like-
your parents
Yeah,
never home because
exactly.
all they ever did
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
work, and then it wears them down, and
Yeah.
all these things happen, and
Cause and
changes your
effect.
life. Like
That's,
they don't want to do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Like my kids, they're like, "You were never home, Dad." I was like, "Well,
like,
did you get clothes on your back, food on
we're
your
that
table?"
You know,
kids, bro.
my-
We were left to
Yeah.
our devices.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad did 4 tours of Vietnam. He did a tour of Germany when I was in junior high school. But when he was home, we traveled.
Yeah,
That's nice.
We went. We went.
yeah,
I mean, we
yeah.
loaded a pickup truck with a StarCraft pop-up tent trailer. We left.
yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's just that. That was Dad making up for lost time.
Aw,
We'd go years at a year at a time not seeing it.
Mrs. Art,
that's hard.
Has social media changed the meaning of legacy?
Absolutely. Social media has changed every single aspect
Yes.
of human nature since the moment it was invented. It's changed everything. It's changed
goddamn
brain
AOL.
chemistry. It's changed social relations. It's changed business. It's changed the world. It's changed the environment. Like you name it, it has changed everything.
Yeah, it has. I mean, it's just even from the very, 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 very,
Yeah.
very beginning.
So leaving a
You know,
legacy,
Even
I mean,
this.
well,
it's
yeah,
there.
to this, yeah.
Whatever we're putting in the social media universe
Yeah.
exists forever, and
Yeah.
that's a legacy you are leaving.
Yeah, it started all the way back to
You
Want
got
to
mail.
play a
Yeah.
game?
yeah. And then, God damn it, who's calling me?
You have an instant message.
And then boom, you're offline.
Yep.
But it's like, who didn't get excited when you heard
You've got
you
mail.
got
You
mail?
got mail.
You got
The
mail.
first internet or like the first computer dopamine hit, you know,
Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
mail.
got
It's crazy being the generation that grew up with no technology to like what being old enough to be able to take
Hey, you
part
had
in
techno
it.
football.
Yeah, and then now like it's taken over the world. It's
Yeah.
I
Bob was
hate
around when the wheel was invented. So
great.
Hey,
Hey, I was born in the
he had
1900s.
We had Pong.
used to
dude.
get-
Semi-ancient.
We had Pong. Pong, 12 years old. 12 years old. We're at the Battlefield Mall in Springfield. First time
Shout out
Pong comes
Springfield.
out.
Are you talking about
We're-
Pogs?
Pong.
Yeah.
Pong.
Oh,
Pong.
Pong was the first
Pog.
video game.
It's just the two sticks
Yeah,
moving up and
two
down.
sticks went up and down. You got to hit the little ball back and forth.
Oh,
That's
no,
the first.
I thought you were talking about those little things where you
No.
have the slammer and
No,
the little
no.
disc.
No, not that.
No, the video game Pong.
That was
Okay.
high tech.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were
it is.
we were mesmerized, man. We're in the mall watching that, going, "Oh my god, look at this!" And my dad's like, "What are you doing? We want one." Hell no,
Hell, how much is that damn thing?
Hell yeah.
no. Dad's like, "You got outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go outside.
Yeah.
Go.
You're
make
not
it-
going to sit." Well, number one, we only have one TV.
Yeah.
You're not going to take my TV away from me to play Pong.
Shoot,
Right?
my
We got
goodness.
Hee Haw, Lawrence Welk. We got all the stuff we got to watch.
Yeah, no, they were like, go play and lock
Yeah.
the door.
Next thing you know,
Let me
3
get
in the
back to
morning,
this
Bob wakes up and his dad's playing ball.
Yeah, that's what ended up. Yeah. Dude, that's me. Like, oh, this is stupid. And then they get to bed, and I'm out in the living room playing Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Oh, Guitar Hero is a
Yeah, my
blast,
son
though.
comes out. What are you doing, Dad? I just wanted to try. Yeah, I just wanted to try.
It's been 4 hours, Dad.
Yeah.
Enough of the clicking.
John's got the guitar going, Jukebox Hero.
Yeah. He goes, Dad, you got home 3 hours ago. Oh, has it been 3 hours?
Yeah, that shit can definitely. Yeah.
I mean, too, with social media, I think, you know, that
Now it's doom scrolling.
I don't think it was like in the
Yeah.
very
All day, every
beginning,
day.
but like
Mhm.
today, it's just the instant gratification that you get
Mhm.
from social media that people just thrive on. It's like
The dopamine hit.
the dopamine hit, exactly. And the
Yeah.
fact that, like, companies, for instance, Instagram, for a long time, we were talking about this the other night. For a long time, you saw everyone's likes.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
saw everyone who, it didn't matter if they got 1 like, 2 likes, 3 likes, you saw it, the hearts, whatever you want to call
You
it.
still
Yeah.
see him?
Then you had a bunch of people that said, oh my God, this is embarrassing that I only have 1 like.
Yeah.
And I want it hidden. So Instagram was one of the first companies to hide the fact that you got 1 like. So people, when they were going through your photos, they were like, oh, they didn't know whether you had 1 like
Oh,
or 1,500 likes.
But
or
that's a
2,000.
feature that only if you turn it
It's
on, right?
activated.
Where it
You
turns
have
off.
to turn it on. You have
Yeah.
to turn it on.
Yeah.
But the reason they did it was because people were complaining that they felt embarrassed that they, you know, if someone came about their photo, they had 1 heart or 2 hearts or 3 hearts. So Instagram, to keep everybody from going absolutely nuts, decided to give you the feature to add to hide it. So
That's crazy.
so what does that teach society?
I don't even like.
What does that
I
teach
just
you?
set
Yeah,
that
it
shit
did
away.
teach
I
the-
never even look at it,
It
again.
teaches
That's
you
crazy.
that if you are uncomfortable with something, it's okay to not show the truth.
yeah,
Right?
just hide it.
You can hide it.
Hide the truth.
And it's ego. Your
Yeah.
ego is telling you
Hide the
that's
truth.
important when it's really not.
That's
All right, big
crazy. though.
question. Big question. I'm going to start with Julian there. Will
Thank
anyone
you.
care about today's influencers 50 years from now?
Mm.
I
So
think
think of the
some. I
big
think
ones.
some will be
Think of the
maybe
big
so
ones.
famous that
Yeah.
people will care about them and be like, "Oh, I remember watching that person." Blah blah blah. Like people talk about their favorite content creators from like years ago. So like, yeah, I think that they will have some kind of legacy. But like, will it matter in 50 years? No.
Yeah, that's the thing too. But
Maybe
it's still a
somebody
legacy.
new.
When
I'm
you
gonna be
look at it,
76, bro. Like it's not
Like,
gonna matter.
I mean, I don't know how
Jake
many.
Paul just died.
Yeah,
What?
I don't know how many people are going to be on planet Earth 50 years. I mean, we're 8 billion now.
Yeah, we're 8 billion.
Hey, let me tell you.
I don't know how many will be here in 50 years, but I still think like if someone were 50 years from now to go back and go, Mr. B, who's this Mr. Beats, and see that he had how many followers?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Mr.
I think-
Beast AI is gonna still be living. Like he'll be alive
Yeah.
forever.
Well, you don't know. That guy does some crazy shit.
He'll be like Fry on Futurama.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see those guys like the ones that are at the 2 or 25 billion or 25 million or 100 million followers. I think those guys 50 years from now, I think people will still be kind of interested because I still kind of go back and look at videos that came out when YouTube first came out just to see how that person got started. Like, and I, for instance, I didn't know how Mr. Beats or whatever you want to call him,
Yeah, Mr.
how he
Beast.
started
Beast.
his
Shout out
channel.
Mr. Beast. I know he's a fan.
Mr. Beast. What is it? Beast or Beats?
Beast.
Beast. He's like an animal.
Do you realize how he started
He's
his
the
first
devil.
video?
Yeah.
It was counting to 100,000.
I have 7-year-olds in my class who
Yeah.
are obsessed with this person.
Yeah.
That was
And they
his.
watch his
That's how
videos
he
all day.
figured he would draw an audience.
Yeah.
He counted. He stayed awake for how many hours?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
What a
yeah.
loser.
What people do
He
on the
literally.
internet, and people
Just-
freaking love it.
Yeah, he
It's
just
crazy.
literally looked at a camera and counted to 100,000.
Yep.
Damn.
Let's count to 1 million next time, buddy.
It's
Do it.
old.
Oh,
Shout out
yeah,
Mr. Beast.
yeah.
Count to 100 and million.
It's great, and I mean
Shout out
that's.
Mr.
Well,
his
now he can make
legacy.
other people do it. Now he just have other people. do
There
it.
you
Shout
go.
out- Shout out Mr.
100 million.
Beast.
How long
Yeah.
will that take?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably a long ass time.
Long ass time.
Mr. Beast crawled so we can fly, dude. All right. So shout out Mr. Beast.
Art, Mr. Art,
Oh, yes,
is
sir.
going viral a mistake or leaving an I'm sorry, let me read that again. God, that crown kicked my ass. Is going viral mistaken for leaving an impact?
I don't know what the fuck that means, but as someone who's gone viral for eating
Like-
shit in a skateboard,
Right.
Do you remember?
feel-
Do you remember 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Yeah.
I was not in that video.
I'm pretty sure. I thought I recognized you, Art. I thought I recognized you.
I'm watching that video.
Art knows the video, but he wanted to make sure everybody knew he wasn't in that video.
The kids were like, in 50 years when they look this up. Now this is why I have to cover my face because
That's the
Bro.
my wife said I was in
5,000 of those views
Yeah.
are him and all of his friends.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's sad, but she's
It's
right.
very
Like
sad. That
that's
shit
something
has like
people are going
10
to
million
look
views
up.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going to look at those.
Yep.
You guys
Whether
keep
they-
talking
everyone
about
I
it.
know.
That's
Whether they like it or not.
Everyone watching this is gonna go look it up.
Yeah.
2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it,
You won't regret it.
You can't.
Oh my God. Bob just walked in.
has Bob seen it? Has Bob seen it?
He's gonna show him when
Even-
this is over.
He named off the cast right now. He's like,
View 5 million and 1.
Yeah, even the hot Tui girl. Someone's going to see that.
Oh,
Back to it.
I shared
Oh,
that
man.
10 million times
Yeah,
myself.
So I mean, that's you have to agree that
That
I mean
is a
that's
legacy.
part of their legacy. That
to,
it's never going away. I
Tell
think,
that to your grandchildren, my
yeah,
friend.
it's-
Have
you-
Bob, have you seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Talk to us.
Please. I saw when it first came out.
course he
Come on.
did.
Hey, it's his
He's
wallpaper
views
right now.
on
bud.
10 million
Look at
views.
his phone. It's
Yeah.
his wallpaper.
1 million views was Bob.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
1.2. 1.2.
Hey, Julian, how about you,
I
Julian?
didn't have a date that week. It's
Has social media changed the meaning of legacy?
Has social media changed the meaning of legacy?
Yes, definitely. Because I think that,
Yeah.
like I said, I think that's something that some matters to some people. Like that
Yeah.
is part of like what they want to leave. Like is that they want to be known, they want the clicks, they want the likes, the views. Like there's people that are chasing that.
Chasing.
So like you know what I mean?
All right, let me ask you this question, and this goes for everybody. Everybody has to. All right, 50 years from now, Bob, you'll still be alive because I'm saying you will be.
I
Okay.
hope so.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
50
We're
years from
immortal.
now,
Yeah.
what
Eternal
video
summer.
from today are you willing to show your future generation of your grandkids, your great grandkids? If someone says, "Hey, Grandpa, what was it like in 2026?" What video is Julian showing?
Like any video in the whole world.
Yeah, anything that went viral that you were just, oh my god, just like, oh, I got to share this. Like you said, I shared that Haktui thing like 100,000 times. What video are you going to show future little Julians, your great grandkids? 50 years, that's probably, would you say that'd be great grandkids or grandkids? Let's just go grandkids.
Probably
I'm bad at math.
great grandkids.
Yeah, let's go great grandkids. Hey, great grandpa Julian.
We were just talking about that today.
What was it like in 2020? What was that viral video that you remember that you were willing to share with your great
I
grandchildren?
can't wait to
See,
hear
it
what
wouldn't be like 2026 though. Like that's the thing is like I
Okay,
feel like there's so
anyone-
much better videos. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're going back to
anything-
old YouTube. We're showing
How about
them.
Yeah, go back to
Of
your
your
teens.
generation.
2026 isn't even over yet,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
go
showing
back.
them like
Do you remember Vines?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Vines,
hopefully.
like Filthy Frank, all that shit. Like
Yeah,
fucking
take it back.
old
Where Harry Potter
H3,
at, cuz?
old H3, only old H3, you know, stuff like that, like original YouTube, like
Shout out King Bad.
stuff like
Okay.
it's being crazy, how it used to be, Vine, all that shit. Like before
Before
TikTok,
everything got-
Vine had to crawl so TikTok could run. You know?
Dude,
Yeah,
Vines
yeah.
are still epic. Come on.
But all before political correctness. Yeah, all before political correctness.
Oh, don't start with me.
The
No.
early internet was,
No, maybe like on the verge of.
yeah, like,
Back
well,
when it
like
was
We,
when I
we did a
started-
lot of
Musically or
inappropriate
whatever.
Yeah,
stuff on the
19
internet when
yeah.
I was young,
Fuck?
so I don't know.
What the fuck?
when I got AOL, that was the thing with AOL.
Yeah.
AOL wanted to keep you in
You
that
know
little bubble. They didn't want you to see what was really out there in the internet. And that was the funny thing about AOL. It's just like a lot of people didn't realize there's so much more out there.
Yeah,
But AOL was just kind of keeping you in there. Like, no, here's
I
your
did not
news.
have AOL.
Yeah, here's your sports. Here's
No.
shit. Everybody got the free 500-hour
Oh,
disc.
you got the disc.
I still have.
I still have a disc.
I still have it.
Damn.
My friend
those fucking
suggested
discs.
Yes,
use them for cup holders, and they're
There you
great
go.
cup holders. Your
Yeah, coasters.
toast, yeah.
Use them
Yeah.
for crafts.
Mrs. Art, what video are you showing
Oh,
your great grandkids?
you know, I don't know.
This
That's
girl
a
was
hard one.
famous.
Yeah, of 2026 only.
No,
Or no. Just
From
your,
up to right
yeah,
now.
up
Like,
until
yeah,
2020.
what have you seen that you would pass on to the
Yeah,
kids?
what would
Like,
you say? You gotta
have to see this. Yeah.
you
yeah.
gotta see
Something
this.
within the last week that I liked was the people that climbed the Empire State Building and did the little
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
the little proposal. That was cute.
Yeah.
I'd probably show them stuff like that.
Yeah.
Tiger King.
What the fuck?
You know,
Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Tiger?
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Carol Baskin, baby.
Yeah, I would show
Fucking
them.
Carol
I would show
Baskin.
them the craziest stuff.
Hey,
That
let me tell you something.
happened.
Anything I did wrong in 2020,
All
I
of
just
it.
blamed it on fucking Carol Baskin. dude.
She made you do it.
Why are the dishes done? Fucking Carol
Fucking
Baskin.
Carol
She got blamed for a lot of shit that year.
Mr. Sharp, what are you sharing?
Well, it's not necessarily a video. It's a commercial and an album to see how the world has changed. I would play the Frito Bandito song. Go to YouTube, Frito Bandito. Okay,
I can't.
the Frito Bandito. Yeah, you can. It's funny as hell.
I can't
after
play
this,
it.
after this, you gotta check out
Frito Bandito is this little character, looked like Pancho Villa, had the bullets across his chest, and
Shout
he
out
sang
Pancho
a
Villa.
song about stealing your Frito corn chips.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Somewhere in the
That's
mid 80s, somebody went racist. And he went away.
Yeah, you went away.
Yeah.
But we all had Frito Bandito pencil erasers. We had all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
And then I would pull out an old album of Richard Pryor.
Oh, okay.
And it's an album he made in 1976 in the bicentennial. And the album is labeled Bicentennial,
Oh yeah, there's other words in there.
the magic word we can't
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, I can say it.
Yeah.
But let me help Bob along. But we're talking about the internet here, not.
Yeah, yeah.
not
But you can find it on the internet.
yeah, no,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's
he's-
not a meme. It's not
Oh,
a.
Yeah, you can find it on the internet.
He's
Or
that.
you can go to YouTube and find the Frito Bandito
He's
stuff.
that old school. That
Yeah.
his shit wasn't. It's
It
not
wasn't on
internet
the
shit.
internet
It's
yet.
it's fucking physical media that you
But
got
you
to
can go on the
view
internet
on
and
the
find it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
facts,
Sure you could,
facts.
yeah.
You know, one of my the things
Shout
that I
out
hate the
physical
most
media,
is
bro.
one of the funniest bits is the wino and Dracula, and I can't tell the whole joke
Look
Yeah.
it
to
up.
anybody
Yeah, look it up. But
because
it's
it's
hilarious.
got some words I can't
Yeah,
say,
you
Oh,
can't
I
say.
can say it.
but it's funny as hell.
Art, how about you, Art? What
So-
viral clip are you sharing?
There's
Do it.
there's two that I could think of. That I okay, so there's two I always
You
think
would.
of. One of them, if you go on YouTube, and it's it's a video that I posted and I love it. It's who said I can't. What is it? Who said I can't?
Do
A
karate,
jump kick.
like a jump kick.
Who said I
karate
can't
kick?
jump kick? But then the other one.
Is it the old white guy in the key?
No, it's
Okay.
not. It's a video I posted a long time ago.
Okay.
But there's one. It's a newscaster who's reporting about the stocks. He's at the stock market. You know, buy, sell, buy, sell.
Yeah.
And this guy, just look at her face. This guy walks by,
This guy.
and there's someone had put a paper dick on his back. So he walks by
Oh my
live
God.
news. He just want he
Dick on my
gets it.
back.
But then he goes back with the paper in his hand, and he's like, "Who put this dick on my back?" Right in front of the reporter. It is so fucking funny, dude. I will if you could take a picture of my grave with the fucking
This
you know,
was
the
a
bar- the
running
code
joke
or
for like a
whatever.
decade in my
dude,
house.
that's
yeah.
that shit will be like,
Yeah.
"Who put this dick on my back?"
The guy that I love right now on TikTok. He's a heavier set guy, and he wears orange Crocs, and he watches.
Oh, Mario Batali.
No. And he
Iron
watches-
Chef. Iron
he
Chef.
watches
That'd be
Mario
crazy.
Batali. He watches guy do parkour shit, and then he does it, but it's not even the same. Like he's jumping like over buildings and shit and climbing up walls. And,
Parkour.
yeah, and he's jumping on like just tight, the bumpers on the thing. Oh, and he does it. And I just, dude,
Best
I can't
episode
help
of
but
The
laugh.
Office ever.
But my favorite one is the kid that's doing a TikTok video with his friend, and he was smart enough to see that the chicken was crossing the road. And he turns around and he stops doing the YouTube video
I've
and
seen
starts
that.
chasing the chicken, asking him, "Why'd you do it?
Yeah.
Why'd you do it?" He's asking the chicken why he crossed the road, dude.
That is
I
funny.
cannot stop laughing when I see that video
Yeah.
because he's shooting another video with somebody else, and then he
Yeah.
just stops and then he looks and he sees a chicken and just smart, just like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is perfect," and he
Yeah.
just starts chasing his
Yeah.
chicken. Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? The chicken's just trying to run away.
I love those kind of videos because they're genuine
You're
compared to the
genuine.
one
Yeah,
that's
they weren't
like, bro, that camera, you had to set up that camera. They know you're standing there.
Yeah.
There's no way that,
Yeah.
oh, then you scared them. Dude, I'd be like, why the fuck are you setting up a camera in a ring light? Like,
Dude,
yeah,
so you know that shit's fake. You know?
Florida
Awesome.
Bushman.
yeah.
Florida Bushman?
Yeah, you ever seen Florida Bushman?
Nah.
Okay.
I see Modesto Bushman.
No. He dresses up. He's this giant bush. And he's got the planter, right, that he sits in.
Uh-huh.
And he's a giant bush. And
Oh, yeah.
people walk by. He goes,
Oh, yeah, of
reaches
course.
up. How you doing?
Oh yeah.
And they freak
Yes.
out. But means we're talking about internet people.
Uh,
My favorite is you can go watch her follower, Lydia Hollis. Shout out to Lydia Hollis. And once you see her videos, you'll understand why.
Spaghetti straps.
Lydia Hollis.
Did I ask you already this question, Julian?
What?
Yeah.
I asked you this question earlier.
What
Yes.
video You share it to your
Yeah.
kids.
I already, yeah. I already
Yeah,
answered
yeah.
it.
Yeah, two
All right,
girls.
for Mr. Bob.
Two girls, one
this-
cup. What the fuck?
Yeah.
This Bob has brought this up, and it's part of my little research. Can someone without children leave a great legacy? And examples that include teachers, coaches, mentors,
Absolutely.
artists,
Absolutely.
scientists, volunteers. So
Yeah.
Hey, everyone's gonna remember Uncle Bobby.
Well, yeah.
everyone,
Yeah.
Everyone has a great Uncle Bob story.
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes changing one person's life has a ripple effect for generations, Mr. Sharp. So I
Absolutely.
thought I wanted to add that.
Look, that's why I always give shout outs to like teachers and coaches.
Yeah,
You know,
teachers
because
especially.
those people change people's
Yeah.
lives and they don't even know.
I hate Coach Sy.
Amen.
If you're still alive, Coach Sy, I hate you.
Coach
Hey,
Ty,
Hey,
double fingers, bro.
his
Double
daughter Judy was hot.
Yeah.
Huh?
I used to hang out with
What
Judy.
the fuck? No, but no, shout out to Coach fucking Tom Brady, bro. Coach Brady was
No,
the shit.
no.
Tim Brady.
Coach,
the
Coach
fuck?
Sy, right?
Teacher Brady.
Coach
Tim-
Sy,
Mr. Brady?
Mr. Brady,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I was talking to I used to be friends with his daughter Judy, and I was jealous as hell because Coach Sy went to the Naval Academy.
Yeah.
Coach Sy played football with Roger Staubach.
I play with
No
Rocket Stock.
fucking way.
Roger Staubach
Every
year. He's the Hall of Fame quarterback, Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
the
went to
Cowboys,
Vietnam.
they suck,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
whatever.
he went to Vietnam, played for the Cowboys.
Oh, the girls.
Yeah.
Roger Staubach
Niner.
still sends Coach Sy a Christmas card every year at Christmas.
You know what? Fuck that guy.
Roger, dude,
Coach Sy.
Wait, what?
I don't know you would know.
And Coach Severe, too.
Doug
He's-
Severe?
He's still a coach.
Doug Severe, I like Doug.
My
Doug
friends
was
don't
cool.
like
He
you. I don't
picked
like
on me,
you.
man. I'd be just standing there, and he'd look at me, and he'd go, Truncali, see that can? And the can would be like all the way on the other side of the field.
Yeah.
Go run
watch
over
out
and
that
run,
hand.
run.
Yeah.
Go give me that can. I'm like, what the fuck? What did I do, man? You know, is family legacy disappearing? Family traditions are fading. Fewer family-owned businesses. This is true. Less emphasis on carrying the family name, and more people moving far away from relatives. I get that one. Is free? Is that freedom or loss?
Well, you know, I think that as far as the family business, I think you're wrong because if you look at all the mini marts and liquor stores, like in Modesto, Tony Zakari started with Zakari's Market on Tuolumne, right across from the golf course. Started with one. His extended family now has over 30 stores in Modesto.
Facts.
So the family business is still the family business and it's growing.
Nice.
So you got to look at what family business you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because some kids growing up don't want to be like in the market business. Because when I was a driver down, like especially down in the Fresno on the west side, there was a lot of Chinese people who owned stores, right? Their kids, they put their kids through college to become doctors, lawyers, and all this other stuff. So the kids wouldn't have to work in a store their whole life.
Yeah.
Then they sold the store once the kids got jobs.
Yeah. A lot of times that's what ends up happening. I think, you know,
And then the kids end up taking
they
care
don't
of
want, they don't really don't want the
Chinese
kids.
secret.
Hey, no.
They don't want
don't
the
give that
kids-
shit away.
They don't want the kids in the
Culture
family
thing,
business.
guys.
They want them to
That's
go to
good.
school and get an
Yeah.
education and do something on their own. So
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you look though, I mean, if you look at the wealthiest people in America, who's the number one group? Asians.
Fuck. Sure.
last time we
Work
checked,
ethic,
Elon
brother.
Musk wasn't Asian.
No,
Where's
I'm not counting Elon Musk.
I want my
But overall
reparations.
population.
That work
Overall population
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
The
Crazy rich
Asians
Fuck yeah, shout
are
out to
like the
y'all.
wealthiest.
That's why I
group
keep ours
in America.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta always have one.
that's right.
Yeah,
They're not-
always have one.
They're not fucking around.
You can only have
No,
one.
They are.
Hey, Julian,
Do it and do
there
it
can
now.
only be one. There can only be
Yeah,
one.
No. They are structured and they're serious about it. But
There's no
I'm
trying.
just picturing Art with a
it.
sword running around killing all the Filipinos, saying he can only be one.
No, Art would do the double
might
stick
happen.
fighting. Art would do the double stick.
The double-
Art-
yeah, you- hey.
dude,
Pulling a Ronin.
I'm waiting for the day to come into the monitoring room at 9:00. Art throws a sword at Kimmy.
What
Only
the
one
fuck?
Filipino can
Oh,
work.
man.
Only one.
You wildin'.
You were
wild. Let's subtract all that. But anyways,
Next thing you know, Kim's just climbing the wall, doing all kinds of
Stealing
crazy
you guys are fucking
And Art-
crazy.
Dude,
No, like,
she is on. She is on.
Yeah.
Hey,
some
like,
game-
hey, yo, imagine stick
Yeah.
fighting. Like,
She is on some game where she's like level 478.
I can't unsee it.
Sick, no,
I can't unsee
no.
it. I can't undo
So,
the stick fighting. Kimmy, dude.
That's a very
There can only be one
like that's a very spiritual experience that
we got to bring this up because I think this is a big part of what Legacies is going to be about in the future. But AI, AI can preserve voices, videos, writings, and memories. Full generations may interact with AI versions of deceased relatives, which is absolutely amazing. One of the
you don't want to do that.
No, thank you. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that.
I love the app.
I don't want no
I get to
AI.
hug my mom one more time.
No, thank you. I want my real memories.
Right.
And I don't want
that
anything
for
to
sure.
blur
Well,
those
we're talking
memories.
about like 100 years from now, someone
Ah.
goes, "Hey, you know what was Mrs. Hart like?"
No, I want.
I've got VHS tapes of my
I don't want no enhancements. I don't want no virtual reality. I don't want no filters.
Well, then
I
you
want
answered my
people-
next question. Does
I
that
want only
strengthen
me.
legacy or replace real memories?
I want truth.
I don't want my
memories.
Yeah, fuck.
I don't want my real memories.
I'm the only one here that's like, yo, put some abs on me. You know what I mean?
No,
Like, give me a full beard.
that's not
and
real.
Give me
That's not who you are.
an Australian accent, bro.
That's
And then let's
not
talk
a
about
legacy.
my
You're
legacy,
leaving
mate.
behind.
Great
That goes
grandpa
against everything we're talking about.
built.
Yeah. Look, this is great grandpa art with
If you're gonna
fucking
leave
Chris
behind
Evans.
a legacy, you want it to be
Why does he
real.
look like? Why does he look like Brad Pitt from
God.
Breaking?
Hell yeah. This is
He remembers a Viking.
fuck yeah, Bob.
No.
That's you for sure. Grow that out. That'd be sick.
All right,
Yeah.
that's a good
Oh, yeah.
question here before we jump into the
Looks like you
does
slay some other
everyone-
dragons.
We'll start with Mrs. Art. Does everyone need a legacy?
No,
No,
no. Some people literally just live
just live
and die.
and die.
That's life.
Yeah, that's me, bro.
They exist.
Nah,
They go
For
through
real,
life.
dude.
I mean, he thinks that about himself.
I definitely want
Truly
to like,
but he leaves a
believes-
digital footprint wherever he goes.
No, he truly
would be-
believes that he's just going through life
Yeah, that'd be
willy nilly
crazy, yeah.
because that's just what's happening. And he doesn't realize the mark he's leaving on the people around him.
Nah.
That's what a true legacy is.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just don't recognize it.
You
about
say
yourself.
that, but then like if you get a phone call right now,
You're gonna remember this
right
guy.
right now,
okay.
Trust me.
Okay,
that
Batman.
your daughter says, "I need a ride somewhere," you're gone. You
Oh, hell
stop.
yeah.
You
Of
stop,
course.
Do
you stop,
anything.
you stop doing this podcast.
Yeah.
You get in your car. And go
Absolutely.
get it.
God.
That's life.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
me
think
neither.
you're talking about something else.
Yeah.
Tell me, in 20 years, if I say the word art,
Put your toys
you're
away.
gonna know exactly who I'm talking about,
This,
and you're gonna remember things.
Absolutely.
That's leaving
this
a legacy.
Iron Man belongs to
Yeah. Stop playing with your
This
stretch
Barbie
arm.
doll.
Yeah,
This
stop playing
G.I.
with your
Joe
stretch
Barbie doll.
Armstrong. But look, honey, I can stretch them all the way to the kitchen to the living room.
Dude, we did that to Stretch Armstrong, dude.
Yeah,
Man.
y'all wilding.
Go touch grass.
Stretching them out.
Grass and bring your action figures with
Dude.
you.
When you don't have video games and all you have is a Stretch Armstrong and it's snowing outside,
Shut the fuck up.
you grab your Stretch Armstrong, give one arm to your brother, go around the corner of the house,
Bro,
inside, so I
don't do
can't
it.
see you. I'll keep stretching.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you right now,
I'll
don't
tell
do
you,
it.
I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
I'm the one that held on.
My right?
So don't do it.
If you see Stretch Armstrong's kids, if you see Stretch
Public
Armstrong's
service
kids
announcement.
come around the corner of the room and your brother's
No.
not attached to it, drop that something.
This is why I hate boys. Okay, all my friends
Hell
were
yeah,
boys
there's
growing up. They were so mean to me.
That's the great video,
I'm
the
gonna
one with
run around the block.
the
and
one
then
with
they
the
let
garbage
go.
can lid. You ever seen that one?
Yes.
That one's hilarious.
So mean.
Those are my
That
two
happened to
boys
me.
right there. Boom. Oh, it's my turn. Boom. Oh, they're my turn. Have you seen that?
Who's the one that we can do all of our crazy
Yeah,
tricks on?
they step on the garbage
That
can
one.
thing and the lid comes up and
Yeah.
it hits the one kid in the face. And
Yeah.
then the other one's like, oh, my turn. Let me do it. And it's those are boys, dude.
Yeah.
He puts
Oh,
boom.
Hey.
we were talking about this.
They
at
may
work.
not live the
Me-
longest, but they're fun
me,
as fuck.
me and Cook, right? You got
Are they,
like
though?
8
Mhm.
neighborhood kids. You got your bikes out. You build a ramp, and one kid
Yeah.
goes, "Okay, I can jump over 5 kids." Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they all lay down, and you take off, and then some dude goes, "I go 6," and you realize I'm the 6th guy.
Yeah.
Please, please,
And then they
please.
land on you.
Let him
No.
clear me.
Yeah.
Let him clear me. Do not let the back tire hit my gut. Sure enough.
Oh, fuck. I'm the one
You
that
got
landed
fucking
on.
tread mark on your shirt, dude.
Yeah, in the middle of your stomach,
Yeah.
and you're like screaming in pain. What? That didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Mother, you get down there. Let me land on you.
Well, the question does everyone need a legacy? And some believe yes.
Yes.
Your life should make the next generation better. Others believe you don't owe history anything. Living a meaningful life today is enough, and that's where we're going to end this topic.
Okay,
So,
we're in this topic.
yeah, any final thoughts, you guys, on legacies?
I think
Yeah,
You're always going to be judged on what you do. Make
Art,
sure
you changed.
at the end of the day, when they're talking about you at your eulogy, they're saying good things and how they remember you.
How
What
about
you saying,
you?
babe?
How about you now, Art?
Huh?
How
Huh?
about you?
Oh, what was the question?
Any final thoughts on legacies?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Legacies are awesome. Sure. Babe, what do you think?
Mrs. Art,
Yeah.
because I'm going to ask you these. We have exactly 5 questions.
okay.
Is the
Oh,
legacy
shit.
overrated? Yes or no?
No.
Art, Julian, overrated? Yes or no?
No.
No. Art,
It's overrated, bro.
Mr. Sharp.
No.
Okay. Would you rather be remembered for 500 years or be forgotten, but live a happier life?
Hmm.
Forget about me.
Yeah.
Remember-
You gotta say forget about me for if I get a happier life that way.
Yeah.
Remember me.
Same. I mean, I would rather have a happy life. But that's, if you're giving a
500
legacy,
years, though, Bob.
giving a legacy to the world, as in Julius Caesar for 500
My
years, is
headphones.
something different. Like
Avenge me. That was in
Nah.
Red Dawn, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Avenge me.
mhm.
Who has the strongest legacy today?
Mm.
Parents, entrepreneurs, influencers, or teachers?
That's subjective.
Yeah.
Very much so.
That's never going to be
You
the
know,
same
I
answer
don't-
for everyone.
I think you're right, but I don't hear these other two,
Which ones?
the influencer and entrepreneur, as much as I hear parents and teachers.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
hear
yeah,
more
yeah.
kids,
Because
kids
it's all
talk
about,
about
relationships.
Parents are number 1, teachers number 2.
Yeah.
Because everyone had a
True.
favorite teacher.
That's very true.
What does the buzzball
Your,
say?
your teachers are raising you.
It says
kinda.
drink me.
Drink
I
me.
think
says-
they
it
have
says parent.
more influence on how
I'm
you
gonna take a shot out of the buzzball.
Logan Paul. Logan Paul.
No.
All right. Does society care less about history than previous generations, Mr. Sharp?
I hope not.
Yeah, me too.
Unfortunately, I think
Wait, you're saying they don't care about history?
yeah,
What?
I think
That's
it's
not
kinda-
as much as say Bob's generation and my generation.
it's getting lost. I think
It's
a little
very-
bit.
It's getting very lost.
People don't read enough, and that's part of
Exactly.
it. I think reading is really important. I think it's the way that we drive society in history is through writing and sharing. Like, you want to leave a legacy, it's usually everything we know about history, someone documented it
Mhm.
and saved it for future generations to learn from. And if we're not actively a participant in that, then there's not going to be a legacy to leave.
You know what
So
I
you're
think
teaching
though?
people to care about a legacy. You want your family to
Yeah.
care about the legacy of the name and the traditions that you do in your family. Then you really need to teach them this matters and this is what we do,
Mm.
and never
I-
stop doing that and carry it on.
Yeah, I think that society in the last 20 years is more concerned about the 10-second soundbite than the actual 17-minute interview.
Yeah.
100%. We're
Yeah.
distracted by the outside
Yeah.
world, and we're not really
It's-
looking at
Yep.
what the meaning of life is.
People just take that
even I get
10-second
as far as
soundbite.
like even with myself in the vape advocacy world of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's clickbait. It's just the
Yeah.
headlines. People will actually just read a headline and think they know the whole thing.
That's
Yeah.
it. It's the
It's
10-second
insane.
soundbite.
They only need that title of that article is enough information for
Yeah.
them to
But
judge.
if you're passionate
Speaking-
about it, don't stop
Yeah.
sharing your views.
Yeah.
You know, someone's going to
Yeah.
watch it. Someone's going
And
to
I'm-
hear
read
it.
the,
and
and read
I'm-
the whole
That
story.
legacy will live
I'm
on.
Very,
Yeah, read the whole
very,
story. Man.
very passionate about this. The number 1 trending headline right now. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying, right?
I know where you're going. I'm getting ready.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I know you guys.
Congratulations on your
And-
beautiful marriage.
She's a fan of
You
the
know what?
show. She's a fan of the show. So
Yeah.
shout out.
This
Tay-Tay.
woman literally wrote songs about
all right.
true
No,
love
I'm sorry.
her whole entire
Oh,
life.
True
She was
love,
a
true
teenager,
breakups.
and it finally happened for her.
But
Okay, but yeah, let's go.
I want to
amazing.
say
yeah.
props to whoever was smart enough to sneak in that camera. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Shout out to the photographers out there, bro.
They're
You guys
all-
are awesome.
They're gonna get sued or they're gonna lose their job. They're gonna lose, I love this. The people are gonna lose their jobs. I'm saying, dude, one photo is what they're gonna make all year at
Yeah.
their little shitty fucking
I'm
job.
gonna retire on one photo.
I'm taking that
Right.
chance.
Yeah,
If I'm making
man.
$18,000 a year working part time at that stadium,
Yeah.
and I got a chance to sell one photo,
Hell yeah.
$1,000.
Fuck yeah.
I'm
Taking
selling that photo.
Taking
Fire me. I don't care.
Yeah, shit.
Real quick here,
Real quick.
Julian, what will people remember about your generation?
Oh, I like that.
I think
And
it's
we have
definitely
every
gonna be,
generation.
like, it's definitely going to be like the social media and all that. Like, I think that we definitely like that is like what we grew up with. And all
It's
that.
a game
Like,
changer.
Yeah.
It's a game changer.
Yeah,
This
I
is
think, like,
art.
just, like,
Oh, God, I'm
technology
sorry.
and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like technology, AI, stuff like that is all starting to come out as we're getting older. So it's like that's I think what we'll be remembered for, depending on how this AI shit goes.
Mm.
Yeah. All right.
Can't wait to see.
Now for the millennial.
Babe.
Ask me the question again
What will people remember about your generation?
about my generation. We're the transition. We're the transition
Huh?
between the old way of human nature,
Mm,
of the way the whole entire world existed
big
for
facts.
technology, and we watched it happen, and we're active participants in it. Even though, like, I know I'm older. I'm old when I'm on Snapchat, and I'm old when I'm on TikTok.
Not as old as
However,
Bob.
Yes.
I was there when it was invented. I was
So
there.
was I.
I've existed before Google, but I'm young enough to have been a teenager when it all came about.
Yeah.
What are cell phones?
So I
right?
understand
Yeah.
that on a different level with the younger kids
Yeah.
than older people than me.
Yeah.
So it gives me like a really different perspective on the world,
Yeah.
you know, and I feel very nostalgic for the 90s and growing up in an 80s and 90s culture.
Yeah.
And not having to worry about the world in a digital age. The older I get, the more I miss it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, what's cool about millennials and like us too, but they grew up with technology,
Mhm.
the internet, but
Mhm.
they also had a taste of the 80s, having Gen X
yeah.
parents. So
Yep.
there was still a possibility they were using cordless phone
Well,
in the house,
My
a
parents were
rotary
hippies.
dial phone.
My parents went
they
to
would still
Woodstock
have-
and whatever, you
They
know.
may have still had to get up to change the channel on the TV.
Mhm.
They had a little
Had
taste.
the
Of,
rabbit ears.
yeah, you had a little bit of a
You
taste
know?
of what was taking place in the
Yeah.
80s,
The
and
national anthem came
through the-
on.
yeah, through the-
The
Midnight.
street lights came
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Drink out of the
No one
hose, all the
knows that.
things.
Until
Yeah.
until cable.
Yeah,
until
yeah.
cable
Like,
came
what do you
I
mean?
remember
What do you
cable
mean it
TV.
just ended?
Being excited for
Yeah.
the
Yeah, like
Yeah.
TV just stopped, dude.
Midnight.
At midnight, it
Stars
stopped.
Spangled Banner. Stars Spangled
Yeah.
Banner, midnight.
the TV turned off. There was no
Nothing.
more TV at
What the
midnight.
fuck?
National anthem played, and there
See-
was just
you
rainbow
didn't
on
know
your
that.
screen. It
That
was
would
crazy.
That was
Yeah.
The
fucking
national
sick.
anthem. The
Until
national
you got
anthem. Yeah.
until
You wanted to
cable
watch a show,
Right.
you
Yeah.
had to wait for it to air, and you had
Until-
to sit there
Yeah.
and
You know what's
wait for the
crazy?
commercial. You couldn't rewind it
There-
or stop it or anything.
Oh
There
no.
was a
No.
commercial. There was a commercial
at 10 o'clock at night.
at 10 o'clock at night that says,
Oh, yeah.
Do you know where
Do you
your
know where
kids
your
are?
children are? It's 10 p.m.
For
Do you know where your
motherfuckers,
children
Yeah,
are?
10 p.m.
You
Let
know
the
where I
kids-
was? Behind
let the
an alley.
kids just get the like, hey, get
Lighting
out of the
shit on
house. I
fire.
want to watch my TV shows or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to have a reminder.
Yeah.
Dude, we were cruising with Carrie. We didn't care.
No.
My parents knew where we were.
It's
We were on
10
the camera.
o'clock. Do you know where your kids
9 years
are?
old.
And you'd have to be like, oh shit, where the fuck am I?
9 years old. My parents are like, go play
Yeah.
and lock the door.
Yeah.
And then those street lights come on and it's twilight. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I haven't been home all day. I need
Yeah.
to go home.
Yeah. And then you could still hang out in front of the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
as long as you were there.
You're still chilling.
Yeah.
I know that you're alive.
Yeah.
That's all
One of
they
my-
needed to know.
Miles away from
Yeah.
home, and they have no clue where the
Miles.
fuck.
I was
you're
on the
at.
other side of town
My
on my bike.
my greatest going against the rules story ever was I was 17. I wasn't allowed out of town to drive out of town. We had tickets to Dale on the Green in 79. And so I was supposed to go to work Saturday, but I took the day
Here?
off.
Minnesota?
Yeah, Oakland, down the green.
Oakland, yeah.
They had the best Day on the Green
Yeah.
concerts. Man,
Okay.
it was a big party.
We had
Started
a
at
green
noon.
here.
Yeah,
Grand-
Day on the Green.
Grand
Oakland,
Enterprises.
Oakland Coliseum. Billy Graham.
Yep.
So I took the day off. Didn't tell my folks because I wasn't allowed to drive to Oakland. So I got up 6:30 in the morning, went to work like I always did, wore my work clothes. Dad's sitting there drinking coffee, walking out the door. He never asked where I was. My curfew was midnight.
Yeah.
I was home by midnight.
Yeah.
So 30 years later, I got my nephew's kids in the house, and I told my dad at breakfast, I go, hey, I caught the kids sneaking out. And Dad goes, I caught you every time you try to do something wrong. I go, no, you fucking didn't. He goes, when didn't I catch you?
Yeah.
August 1979, down the green in Oakland. He goes, what? I said, yeah, I got up, went to work. You thought I was going to work, had the work clothes on, had my party clothes in the car, went out the door, went to Pat's house, changed clothes. We went to Oakland. Concert started at noon. I said, we watched the concert, got home by midnight. You never fucking knew.
And then Bob's dad came with the photos.
I'm like 40. I'm like 45, 40.
The concert taking photos.
I'm like
he was ready.
46.
Coke
We're
out.
at breakfast. There's like 20 people at breakfast. My dad just looks at me. He goes, you're grounded.
Yeah.
I go, I own my own house.
Wow.
He goes, stay home.
Bob came home grinding teeth and shit, and fucking gacked out. dude.
No, I didn't
No,
drink
no,
back.
no.
I was still in high school, but
Oh,
yeah.
Bob, go ahead and answer that question.
Okay, number one,
Huh?
Julian, your generation hasn't even wrote the story yet about what you guys can accomplish.
It's too early.
Right? It's too early in life.
You guys are gonna do
Okay.
great, bro.
You guys are going to do great things.
Amazing things.
My generation, we put men on the moon.
Oh shit! The fuck?
We
Damn.
we invented the internet. We did all this stuff you guys are enjoying now. That was my generation who came up with all this shit. Okay, that's what we accomplished in my generation.
So that's
You
your
might-
legacy.
Yeah, that's our legacy. You might call this old. You might call this outdated. We invented
Boomers.
all
We
this.
call
shit.
you boomers.
We put a man on the
No.
moon. We did all this other stuff. And I think the greatest thing we ever did.
There you go.
What?
You open the doors.
People are going to hate this. All right.
Oh shit!
Our music in the 70s was so eclectic, but we came up with disco. So it didn't matter what you look like, where
Okay,
you
I
came
got him.
from,
I got him.
your ethnicity.
I got him.
We all went to the same fucking club and danced
Yeah.
together and had a great time.
But you know-
Nobody cared who you were, what you looked like.
Hey Bob, bust
We
out
all
some moves for us. You gotta bust out some moves for us.
Oh, dude.
Stop. Let's see what you
Oh,
did.
wait.
No, Bob. It's remember he did this and then
No, dude, you gotta do this, right? But anyway,
Oh.
my generation was we were no truly we were the generation of peace, love, and everybody loves each other. We were Woodstock.
Okay, now do the stinky leg.
No, hold on.
Don't maybe get up.
All
Okay? but that was my generation. We were the Woodstock. We protested
facts.
Yes.
Vietnam.
Yeah,
We
the
invented
Viet
everything you
Nam.
guys are enjoying now. We did all that.
Nam.
Yeah.
Okay,
facts. Thank
but
you.
like I said,
thank you for sure.
My greatest, if I'm going to pass on a legacy,
Uh-huh.
I want people to go back to the late 70s, early 80s. We all
Did
danced
you
in the
have
same
hair?
clubs.
Did you have hair?
I did have hair. I had hair, I had a beard.
Did
But
you have an
anyway-
afro?
I did not have an afro. My dad
He did.
kicked my
He
ass.
had a red afro. I seen the picture.
Yeah.
He had a red afro.
But,
Ronald McDonald style? Like Ronald McDonald
no,
style?
but
Love it.
but the whole deal is we were the last generation to make music for everybody.
Yeah.
Now you've got different clubs for different people,
Mhm.
right?
and
You
can
got the
thank-
Palladium.
Nah,
You
everything's
got
all
that-
you can
blended,
thank
man.
you can thank this generation for fast food too.
You
Yeah,
can go
absolutely.
anywhere.
His generation? His generation?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
McDonald's?
shit, for real?
Yeah.
McDonald's.
You guys are to
in
blame,
the
huh?
60s.
Yeah,
McDonald's.
they're the reason that everyone is,
Bobby, was it better back then? Bobby, was it better back then?
had diabetes.
Dude, I remember going to McDonald's back in the day. Like it was like
Hold on,
15-cent hamburgers.
Yo, hold the phone.
20
All right.
Yeah,
Did you hold on,
25-cent
Bob? Did you
hamburger
know?
Sundays and
Was
shit.
there a time in your life where there was no McDonald's?
No.
No.
I was like
Okay.
5 years old.
Oh, hey, yo.
No,
That
McDonald's
would've
started
been
in the
great.
50s.
Yeah.
It was in the
Hey,
1950s.
I can remember a time in my life where there was no Taco Bells.
And get
Oh,
this,
shit.
you ready for this?
From more
Yeah.
70s,
There wouldn't
80s.
be
Yeah.
a McDonald's
Mm.
if the Italian guy didn't smash the meatball to cook it
There
faster.
you go.
Remember that?
Fuck.
Boom.
Hey, McDonald's, pay this guy, dude. That's
But-
what I'm
It
talking
Eat a
about.
meatball.
was an
Royalties.
Italian guy in Brooklyn
Yeah.
who figured that
Fucking
it was taking too
Bushwick.
long
Yeah.
for the meatballs to cook to feed all the people coming out of the factory. So he started smashing the meatballs down in the patties.
Yeah.
And so they weren't called hamburgers back
Yeah.
then. But
Right. But see,
Smash.
also, like I
That's
said,
awesome, dude.
everyone says that the
That's
boomers
awesome.
are old and angry and stuff. Like I
Yeah.
said, we started the flower power of the hippies. I still remember the commercial with the
What
girl holding the
happened,
Coke bottle.
Uh-huh.
I like to buy the
Yeah.
world a Coke.
Mm.
okay,
Perfect
before the rest of the
harmony.
boomers die, let Art answer
We
the
need
question.
them. We need that energy back, man. Where's
What
that energy?
Go ahead,
at?
Art.
What?
Yeah, answer the question. What are you hoping as now see your wife gave a pretty good
Yeah.
female version of what it is.
Well,
Female version of what?
I don't know.
Excuse me?
I don't know.
I kid.
No, say that again.
I don't know if it's gonna be my generation because I feel
Well,
like
you're
it's more
millennial, so
it's more. Well, I think this might fall under your generation, John, because I'm kind of like.
yeah,
No,
you're in
bitch,
that-
you're my generation.
No. I know,
He
but I'm
wants
saying
to be
like,
a Gen
what the
Xer.
fuck? No, it's
He
not even-
wishes.
I grew
No,
up with Gen X, so I'm saying this particular thing. I don't know.
finish.
I don't know if it's gonna be a Gen X thing or if it's gonna be a millennial thing. But Bob, I'm gonna like show. You said your generation have music.
Yeah.
This generation, don't know if it's millennials or counts as Gen X, but that generation had Hootie and the Blowfish.
93, 93.
Hey, Hootie, bro. They got
They-
Hootie.
Millennial.
They run that shit, son.
Dude, Hootie started the alternative movement.
So that's Gen X, right, John? Is that Gen X?
Hootie.
Oh, it is millennial.
It's-
Oh, yo, we
then
got
we-
millennials.
Then we run that shit, son. Okay,
Dude.
Hootie and his
Hootie.
Blowfish.
Dude, I'm serious. though. I mean, we're gonna run long on this, but that's okay. As soon as Hootie came out, you had
Bob, we
Jim
gotta
Block.
move on, Bob.
We gotta
We're
move
gonna
on.
run out of
You
time.
gotta
had
move on.
Three Doors Down.
You
don't
should have
even
picked
get
Hootie and
Yeah.
the Blowfish as your topic.
Hootie. We'll do a Hootie show. We'll do a Hootie show.
I've seen them twice. They're awesome.
No, that's what's called a
All right,
millennial. You're Gen
closing
X.
thoughts. Legacy isn't about what you leave behind. It's about what lives you have touched
Yeah.
while you're here. Whether that's family, business, friendships, an idea, or simply the way you treated people is something. Hold on, scroll down. Very generational and gets to decide it for themselves. So
Yeah.
so we're gonna jump into the next topic real quickie.
It's 4:00.
I know. We went long.
Can we do this next week?
We can do it next week. Yeah, we can go into that next week.
Because this is
Yeah.
in depth.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
'cause
it
this is a
is.
big one. This is a big one. But
That's what she said. That's what she said.
yeah,
All right. It's going to be
Oh,
deep.
yeah.
we can do some of the other questions if you want. If you could preserve one thing, Mrs. Art, forever, a book, a video, a letter, or a photo,
Akatar.
what's
Wait, does it have to be personal or like
well, yeah,
A
because
worldly
it's your
thing.
legacy.
my
Oh,
legacy?
From your legacy. I mean, what like
That's
a
good.
book or something
Sounds
that
amazing.
touched you or made you, a video, a letter,
Okay.
a photo of Art holding your hand,
Got those.
Art on his knee.
No.
Hey, yo.
Please,
Julian only has
please.
those.
Please, Mary.
Okay, well, my husband and my family are my life, but
Tongue sticky
I
out.
also like have aspirations to be a writer. And so the things that I have written, to me, if I'm thinking about a legacy as a worldly perspective thing, what voice can I leave in the world? Like, what voice will I be leaving?
Yeah.
And that's something that I've thought about for a very long time. So, but as far as me with my family, like making sure that my children are better than I ever was, that's the goal for me. Is I came up in a hard
I got that,
situation,
Max.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I got that
so
for her right here.
my kids will leave an amazing legacy.
Yeah, it's gonna be
And that's all that
awesome.
matters. I don't care about the legacy I leave. I want them to leave something amazing.
Yeah. Julian, how about you? If you could preserve one thing forever, a book, a video, a letter, or a photo, which would you choose? A copy of
Like a copy of like something. Like something okay,
no,
so
I'm
I
just
would do
thinking
like
when you would-
a,
like a copy of Call of Duty.
Shut the fuck up.
no, not a copy of Call of
CD.
Duty.
A season
I would
season
choose like
one of
a
Naruto.
probably just like a photo of me and my grandpa.
Your grandpa.
Damn.
Because I don't have kids right now. I
Damn.
don't have kids right now, so it's like it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
one of
yeah.
those things. I don't have
That's something
kids.
that you definitely want to preserve.
Now I don't want to put you on the spot
That's sick, bro. I like
because
that.
everyone's a little different when it comes to photos. Do you actually have a photo of your grandfather in your house?
Not like hanging up, but I do have photos of him.
Okay, well get your ass to get a frame
Facts.
and put it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't waste time, dude. I do not waste time. Take pictures of the kids every 3 or 4 years,
Mhm.
and I redo that wall. So
Wow.
every year, every couple of years, I'll read when we're all actually together.
Like professionally pictures.
I sit them down and take
I love
one
that.
solo picture of each one of them, and then repost it, and then take those and put them in the hallway. So it just kind of just showing the transition, you know.
Oh.
Mr. Sharp, book, letter,
Okay.
the autograph of
Okay.
Eric Dickerson.
No. Yeah, I got that. I got that.
Eric Dickerson.
Look, if I was going to leave a book about, I'd leave The Grapes of Wrath for everybody to read.
Yeah.
But that's how
Beautiful.
my dad's family got out here. And what I would save for future generations of my family is I took some old. Remember those Super 8 movies?
Yeah, oh god, yeah, I got a
The-
whole roll.
the-
I got
the
rolls
3
of them.
minutes? Okay. So I bought a converter
Mm.
to digitize them, and I just want the grandkids, great grandkids, to see how we did vacations
yeah,
in an old pickup truck in the StarCraft pop-up tent trip.
yeah,
All right. We never got McDonald's or restaurants. Well, lunch was at a rest area with bologna sandwiches,
yeah.
and we'd find a KOA campground to camp at. Mom would cook dinner.
Yeah.
We would go through the book, tell Dad where to stay. So we had to have a pool or an arcade or something we could do.
Yeah.
But we saw America that way.
Didn't you hate
What a
America?
wonderful-
Didn't you? This is
Oh,
because me and
awesome
Bob
to
lived
remember.
this
That's
because
amazing.
this
Yeah.
my mom was just like his parents. But didn't you hate the fact that you couldn't tell what was in there because it was all covered in aluminum foil? So you had no idea there was a sandwich, a cucumber, whatever. It was covered in foil.
No. Every day before we left the KOA campground, we'd get a bag of ice to keep the bologna and the bread cold,
Cool.
right? Because we had bologna sandwiches for lunch.
Yeah.
But Mom, once we popped up the camper,
Mhm.
Mom would go in. We had like Denny Moore beef stew,
Yeah.
or we'd have steaks.
Give us some steakums.
But Mom
Yeah.
would like cook
Yeah.
and stuff
Wednesday, Nana.
in the camper. We'd all sleep in the camper. And Mom would get up next morning, cook eggs and bacon
Yeah.
for breakfast, and we'd like roll the camp because we were in a hurry. Dad had
Yeah.
30 days
Yeah.
vacation.
Yeah.
We take our time. But that's how we saw America.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Bob probably remembers this as well. Like this is 1980 now. Okay.
We were in the 70s.
Just
It's not born
going.
yet.
Even back east in Philadelphia, going from Philly to Jersey,
Yeah.
which is a couple hours. Okay.
Yeah.
Now Modesto to Redwood City, a couple hours, right? My mom made sure that there was an emergency food kit in
Yes.
every trip we took. There was
Yes.
6 things that
Yeah.
did not match that had water in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We had sandwich. I was like, Mom, we're going to Redwood City.
Moms
It's
are
an hour and a
magical.
half
Yeah.
away.
You have to prepare for what's not going to
Oh,
happen.
things are going to happen.
Yeah.
Things are
Dude.
gonna happen.
It's not going
Dude.
to happen, but you're prepared.
If-
Do you
if-
do that today, though?
Yes.
Absolutely, 100%. I
Yeah,
never
if-
will not.
If
Yes.
I'm going, if
If you
it's
need it, I
snowing,
got it.
and I'm going to Reno, right? And we're going up, and it might snow. I've got at least 2 hoodies and a jacket in the back seat,
yeah.
and I've got like trail mix or something to eat in
Yeah.
case
It's
we
crazy.
get stuck in snow.
It made me
Edible
laugh.
panties. Edible panties.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah, that all depends on what she looks like.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
sounds
was
good to me.
crazy, and my dad would get so frustrated because he's just like, he got it, it's like
Yeah.
it's Redwood City, it's an hour and 45
Yeah.
minutes away. What could possibly happen from here to there,
Break down.
And then we had my grandmother who
Man.
would spot things on the freeway and make my dad stop because we
Mhm.
only saw that stuff in Sicily.
Did you guys have
And,
like,
like,
call
the-
boxes
yeah.
back then? Like
Um,
in the 70s and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Even then, it's scary though.
Yeah. The one thing though, like as we're traveling across America, every time my parents saw a Stuckey's,
You have to stop every
we
time.
pulled in the Stuckey's, right?
Yeah.
Didn't matter. Stuckey's,
Yeah.
if you go through New Mexico, they're gone now because the last time I drove through, there's only one left.
Yeah.
They used to have a chain of Jackrabbit stores, and we'd have to stop.
Yeah.
Where's this Midwest?
Shit, my grandmother.
No, it was from here to we'd go here to the Midwest, or we were in the Midwest. We'd either come to California, or we'd go to Florida,
Yeah.
or we'd go up to Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh.
My grandmother was plants. She would see like a cactus plant.
That's
and
my
see
mom.
cactus fruit on it.
That's
My
my
dad
mom.
had to stop. My
Yes.
there was no way my
That's
dad
my
was
wife,
going to say
too.
no to
Yeah.
my mom's mom. And there's a plant that's called the finocchio,
Yeah.
which is a bad word in Italian, but it's
Finocchio.
Hey,
Pinocchio, you.
Hey, Finocchio, right? It's Finocchio. I got you.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
no.
jabroni.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Finocchio.
And it's a
Pinocchio.
licorice plant
Okay.
that grows
That
on the
sounds
side of
good.
and my grandmother even make my dad stop
yum.
and she would pick this shit
I
off the
love
side
it.
of the freeway, dude. I'm like,
Bad.
what are we doing, Dad?
Chill, you
Dude,
did.
Like
grandmother
eating the
wants the
leaves and
Pinocchio.
shit. Like, taste
Yeah.
this.
It's good.
I love
I'm
me some
like, that's
Pinocchio.
not licorice, man.
I love me some Finocchio.
Yes.
Every road trip we took,
That's me.
my mom had to buy a ceramic pig.
Oh.
If you come to my house, my mom's rose bush is still there because I told her when right before she died, I'll take care of your rose bush.
Like
She goes-
Virginia.
She just take care of the pigs in front.
Yeah.
I got 3 ceramic pigs surrounding the rose
Yeah.
bush. But my mom, we had like this 4-foot pig one time, ceramic, had a cowboy hat and a vest like a sheriff. Oh, he's in the house like 20 years. I'm like, why?
Why? Yeah.
But she had an obsession with pigs.
Julian, last question for all of us. So you can start with you. What one person's whose legacy you admire and why?
Legacy I admire and why?
Mhm.
Well, I guess right now, it'd be my grandfather's legacy.
Look, who's the first person that comes to mind?
There you
like
go.
my grandfather? Yeah.
your grandfather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
grandpa.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mrs. Ard, one person whose legacy you admire and why?
I have a few of them.
List them out.
Well, okay. So the sweetest one would be my husband.
Damn it! I was gonna use that one.
Well, you know,
Art was gonna say your husband.
So, yeah,
He's
Art
good.
was gonna go.
He's-
Louise's husband.
yeah, no, he's helped me a lot in my life, and he's
Yeah.
good people, and he's
People.
leaving behind a great legacy.
We have to do that.
And then the
Okay.
other one, my personal hero, is Albert Einstein. because
Hell yeah.
That
I think-
Nazi?
no, no,
I'm just playing with you.
absolutely I think very deeply sometimes, and he had a lot of very interesting ideas
Yeah.
about the universe, and it makes me think differently about the world.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Yeah.
Great legacy.
Mr. Art or Mr. Bob. He's,
All right,
he's
this is-
Googling it first.
No, I'm not googling. This is kind of my dad, because he was like, after like in the 70s when I got all the stories and all the fantastic stuff he did. I'm like, my dad was an incredible man, but my mom, because she was my biggest fan, and my mom put up through all his bullshit. And my mom raised us when he was gone for
Yeah.
every time we went to Vietnam and did all this phenomenal stuff. But just
Shout out to your mom.
my dad, just like getting 6 Bronze Stars and coming home, like never talked about it hardly, because he didn't want to be known as a hero, just a man doing his job.
Yeah.
All the lives he saved. And I'm like, dude, but my mom for raising us by herself when he was gone,
Yeah.
and she was my biggest fan.
Yeah. Art? Tony Hawk.
Since I can't, since I can't pick Darth Maul because he's a. I'll go with a real person.
Why did I know that was going to be Darth Maul?
I'm just gonna say a real person. What is the question? Just try everyone to remember.
He was badass.
Whose legacy do I want to
Yeah.
carry?
Who's one legacy that you
You don't have
admire?
to say me. Come on. Be
No,
real.
I'm gonna switch it up. What
Be
the
real.
fuck? Be real. Okay,
Be real.
100%. I'm gonna go with O.J. Simpson. All right, John. So that's you. Hey, no, for real shit. We're shout out Ben Affleck because we're watching the Lacey Peterson.
That's
The Lacey Peterson movie right now with Ben Affleck.
Oh,
No,
I
we're
want
watching
Ben
it
Affleck.
on-
No.
I want Ben Affleck to live
Watch
on,
the
bro.
one with Dean Cain when
Yeah.
he's Scott Peterson.
Well, if
Shout out
Art's
Ben
gonna go with
Affleck. No,
that,
fuck that.
if
Fuck
Art's gonna-
OJ. I want Ben Affleck. I want Ben Affleck's legacy to live.
If
I said
Art's
be
going
real,
that way, I'm
goddammit.
going with Nicolas Cage then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nick
yeah,
Cage. Yeah, Nick
Hey,
Cage.
shout out Nick Cage.
No, screw that bastard. He didn't do shit.
Dude, Nick Cage's best movie is Face Off. Nick Cage in Face Off.
No,
Yeah,
Nick
yeah.
Nick
I
Nick
could suck a
Cage.
peach for
Nick
hours.
Cage in something got married.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
something
No,
got
National
married.
Treasure.
National Treasure. You want to go
No.
like early ones? You know, there's some good ones.
Valley
there.
Girl.
Yeah, after Valley Girl with Cher,
The Rock.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Moonstruck,
Leaving
You
Las
got
Vegas.
married?
old fucking Nicolas Cage, like
Con Air.
yeah,
Bad
Con
Con
Air.
Air, yeah.
You kind of got the Con Air thing going on.
All right,
Yeah.
I gotta
I
head
look
out.
better.
I
I
gotta.
look
All right,
better.
good night, man.
I look
Good
better
night,
than he
Julian.
does. I look.
Good night,
Julian.
Julian.
I'm gonna go with my dad. I think
King
you know my
Julian.
dad
King
coming
Julian.
here.
Yeah.
Julian.
All right, I think my dad coming here, not speaking English, learning
Yes.
how to speak English, and pride for America,
Yes.
and teaching us, you know, to be Americans first before we're Italians.
There you go.
And for him, you know, to learn English, and then at a very late age in his life, deciding a big thing, because like a big thing for my dad was his Italian citizenship.
Right.
He didn't want to
Mhm.
give that up because he felt like that was betraying Italy
I love
by him
that.
giving up his citizenship.
I mean,
But-
is it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a big
I mean,
deal
in-
for
in his
him.
mind
Like
it was,
we
yeah.
didn't know. We
Mhm.
were already all moved out. We had no idea he was studying for this test. You know, and
Mm.
my Aunt Mary was coming over and helping him prepare for this test. And like I
The
come
U.S.
in,
citizenship?
yeah,
test?
yeah.
Yeah.
So and this is late. This is 50s. He
Yeah.
finally he's like, you know what? I
Yeah.
think I wanna be a citizen. You know, and
Did you have a dual
we
citizen?
didn't.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
he's
You're still here?
I thought you left.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to miss John's. I forgot that we missed
Hey.
John's. I thought we were done
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
were on the side
Yeah.
note.
No, that was
Shit out
a
of
big
me.
thing, and for him to remember it and learn that stuff and understand it, and then it was really funny because like some of the stuff that he was learning, I'm like, I didn't learn that. I had
Mhm.
no clue. That was like, and I started thinking, would I pass this test? Could I pass this test right now if we were to take it?
We did it.
I don't think I could.
Yeah.
I took the
I
test.
couldn't.
Wait, what the fuck?
I took the test because
You wanted to see?
I wanted to see how
Yeah.
if I could pass. I got like 82%.
No, that's
Yeah.
passing. Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
But there's a lot of questions they asked that you didn't really necessarily learn in
learn
high
that.
school.
They didn't ask none of that
None of that.
Yeah.
in the interview.
And
As
I can
the-
tell
Did
you.
it a couple of years ago.
As
I can
someone
tell
who
you-
took the test.
Yeah,
Recently.
Wait, how did you?
In the
All right, now
last
I'm gonna
couple
head
years.
out.
It's hard.
Now I'm gonna
All
head
right,
out.
man.
Thanks, man.
Good night.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was a
Have a good
difficult
night.
test.
Have a good night, Daddy.
Sugar.
As someone who took the test, yeah, bro, like it is definitely a weird thing when they're like, I had to pretty much denounce being a Filipino
Right?
citizen.
Yeah, it's a big deal,
and,
man.
and being like you're dedicated to America. And I did not have any
Yeah.
like second thought about it. I was just like, fuck yeah, dude. Like I grew up here, you know,
Yeah,
like
that's what I was gonna say. I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't. You spent more of your life here
Yeah,
than you did
yeah, yeah.
there. Yeah.
and I
Mhm.
didn't feel any type of way. I didn't feel like I was saying fuck, the Philippines or
Yeah.
anything. I was just saying like, yeah, dude, I grew up here. I've been here my whole life.
Your whole life. Yeah.
So this is all I know. So
Yeah.
why the fuck not? Like I still get emotional here, like
yeah.
Star Spangled Banner when they play that.
I still tear up. I still tear up.
Yeah, bro, it's
the only
amazing.
time I cry.
I have friends
Seriously,
who died
I won't
out.
cry at anything.
I had friends who died in the mud out in fucking
Oh, no.
Afghanistan. Like
For
I do.
real.
I have real
100.
shit. Like I'm American as fuck, dog.
Yeah,
like so,
yeah.
like that's why. Like when they said it, I was like, yeah, dude. Like no problem with hesitation. But
Yeah.
it does feel like a certain. If it does feel like like I did feel a certain way because I've been here my whole life.
Yeah.
For them to be like, you got to prove that like you belong here. Almost like they had to like tell me that. I was like, what the fuck?
That's the part that sucks.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
what the dude? I told you I've been here since fucking, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
89 or whatever.
years
The
old?
fuck, yeah.
Well,
like,
all right. So
Don't
we
remember?
used to go to breakfast every
I
Sunday
don't
morning.
remember
and
I don't remember my home. Like I don't remember my home, like
Yeah,
my
yeah.
motherland. So it's like this is my motherland, of course. You know,
Yeah.
we used to go to breakfast every Sunday morning at the Bowling Alley, and we had the greatest.
Yosemite
waitress.
Lanes?
Yeah, Yosemite Lanes. We
I
went for
was
like
just there.
14 years before my parents died.
uh-huh.
We had a young girl I met at 14, Jenny, and she was a DACA kid. And she finally became a citizen. She married a kid and then were married 2 years, and she got her citizenship. But for like 10 years of her life, she was illegal.
Yeah,
But she was family. We treated her like family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like one of the greatest days she said was becoming a citizen. But now she's a real advocate about supporting for illegal migrants coming up and everything else. And I'm like, look, we loved you. You were part of the family. It's not that we just want to see people the right way. But I get it. When you come up as a kid, you don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
I feel that.
Well,
you don't have a choice.
That's where you draw the line.
his mom did it all the right way.
Absolutely.
And then there was a point where it was like, okay, well, you can't be here anymore.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so
you know
they
what,
had
though?
to take certain,
Fuck
you
it.
know,
You know what I'm saying?
steps to do it.
Well,
Shout out America. I'm gonna like this bitch right now.
No, seriously. Here's where, and this is where I think that the system fails children who come up like that, right?
Mhm.
I talked to some people. They're like, "Well, it's 15 grand to get a lawyer to get her citizenship,
shit.
and that's messed up. It shouldn't cost that much
Yeah.
to go through the process.
Yeah.
You should be able to get a free lawyer and they walk you through how to be. If you want to be here, you're paying taxes. You want to be a citizen. You shouldn't have to come up with 15 grand out of pocket to do that.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's a timely thing, I think, and like I said,
Very long
I understood it was a big deal for my dad.
Right.
To do
Yeah.
that. But my dad, like I said, my dad was here. I think my dad was in he was born in 1938. So and when he got here, he was, I think, 30 or 40. So he was here pretty much halfway point when he decided, like, maybe I should be American right now.
I mean,
And that's definitely a big
40 years
difference.
old.
Yeah.
And he finally was
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
A
yeah.
big difference. I that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know how I would have felt if I spent more time out there.
Yeah.
But for the fact that, like, I don't know how many people remember there before they were 5.
Yeah.
All I know is
It's
being
here.
out here.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
know,
like,
here. Yeah, that
yeah,
makes sense. I mean, if
so
you would have
for your
spent half
dad-
your life in the Philippines, it would have probably been a pretty
That's what I'm
difficult
saying.
decision to
For
make.
your dad
like,
to-
do I wanna-
yeah, that's different. He
That
lived a full other
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
That's his
See, and my dad,
homeland,
he
you
got
know?
the privilege of not having to go through all the bullshit when he went to
Yeah.
Italy. It's like he would
Yeah.
come in, he show his thing, and he just walks right through, and then all our shit would get thrown on a table. Our bags would get open, all our
Yeah.
clothes are thrown out, put on a table, gone through, and then thrown back and not folded. And I
Yeah.
used to laugh at my mom. It's like, Mom, why you even fold this shit?
Yeah.
This
Facts.
happens every time we come here. Why even fold it? Just throw it in the bag.
So he had a
So-
dual citizenship?
Nah, he
I know
ended up having
his citizenship back then when we used to go to Italy
Mhm.
was Italian. So he
Oh.
got to walk right through. He's
That's
an
why-
Italian citizen. So he didn't have to go through all that nonsense and the security check. His carry-on go right through.
Mhm.
He would walk right through, and we'd sit there, and you got guys with machine guns standing there in Italy at the airport. As a kid,
Yeah.
you're freaking out because you just left the US where there's absolutely no security. So, yeah, so it was a big deal. I mean, his legacy for me, I think, is a big deal, and it's something I
amazing.
teach and I'm glad like my grandkids got to see him. Not at his peak, but because he had the dementia by then. So,
Oh.
but they knew who he was and understood, what he was about. So yeah,
So you got
cool.
to meet him. That's amazing.
Yeah, they got to meet him. So and they got to see. Both my parents got to see their great grandkids. So I think that's great.
That's really
amazing.
special.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a big. We're going to get into Bob's topic next week.
Absolutely, man. This is way too much fun today.
Yeah, we did. I mean, I
This
knew
shit-
it was the
this shit is
legacy thing was
important,
going to
though.
take a long time. I knew it was going to take a long time, but
I definitely think a lot of times and that's why I thought about it, being like, you guys are obviously, you guys are older than I am, and I'm older than Julian.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be a good topic to kind of see where
well, it's nice because we have 4 generations. We have 4
Yeah.
different generations here. From Bob being the boomer to me, the Gen X, you
Yeah.
guys millennials, and the Gen Zer.
I don't know. By the way,
Twenty.
they
I love that.
No,
They-
you're still a boomer, in my book.
they changed our name to
Yeah.
Generation Jones.
You're still
Generation.
Hey,
Generation
we're-
Jones.
Mrs.
technically-
Yeah,
Jones.
dude, seriously. Me and Mrs. Jones.
See, babe, I
Mrs.
told you, if you
Jones,
just
Mrs.
change
Jones,
this guy's
Mrs.
skin tone,
Jones.
if you
And with
change
that,
Bob's
we
skin
got
tone,
a
if you just darken him up 10,
going on.
maybe 8
Yeah.
shades, you
Yeah.
wouldn't even tell the difference. But like,
We're done. We're done.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody,
This was
for
a great
joining us.
topic,
We had a
man.
lot of viewers today. I wish you guys would talk a little more.
Oh,
I
yeah, I don't
get
know.
in the chat.
Yeah, I was
Be
waiting
part-
for the comments. Like,
Yeah, they
Get in
Well,
the
just.
there's
chat.
actually 6 comments here.
Well, that's Bertha. She realized we were singing her happy birthday.
Fucking shit.
She
Anyway,
jumped on. She said her
Always.
ears were
Happy
ringing.
birthday,
You know it's not on
happy
Facebook. You know that,
birthday,
right?
birthday,
Huh?
for real.
It's not on Facebook.
It should be.
I
It's not
looked
on
at it.
Facebook?
It didn't
Oh.
say.
I'll click more
It
shit.
didn't say
Hey,
we
look,
were on
you know
Facebook.
what? Anyways, so for for the people who are viewing this in 2053, when I became a dictator in 2030,
Bob.
I meant everything to be good. But you know what?
But I didn't
With-
get a notification.
Without power, with
It's
great
live.
power comes great responsibility.
Yes.
And I had to do what was good for America.
Sorry about the cannibalistic robot.
sorry about all that.
All society wants is just be a good person. That's
Mhm.
it.
You know,
Facts.
treat everybody well. You
Yeah,
know
it
what I
doesn't
mean?
matter what
Yeah.
religion you are, what
Yeah.
beliefs you
Yeah.
have. Just treat people right.
As long
Put
as you
good
treat,
into the universe, good will
yeah,
happen.
as long as you treat people good, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite band, Creed, said,
Uh-oh.
I just heard
News
today.
Seems my
said
life.
it's wide open, man.
Gonna check.
Bring them in. Bring everybody in. Group a world hug. World
I will-
hug.
World hug.
I will in 2040. I will change the the national anthem to "Arms Wide
With
Open."
arms
Yeah,
wide
arms
open.
wide open.
With
dude.
arms wide open.
That is it for
Under
us.
the moonlight.
We're pretty much done.
We're gonna look at the camera and we're gonna
We're
go, "Hey,
Yeah. Let me see. Did I have an outro for the outro?
Go out and smoke grass or whatever the fuck that's saying.
Touch grass.
Touch grass. Take your shoes off. Take your socks off, and just
Put your phone away.
Just put your no. Don't run away.
Yeah,
Put your phone away.
Yeah.
hug a tree.
Yeah. Hug a tree.
Mhm.
Get your toes in between the grass. Make sure there's no shit on the grass first.
Hey, and
Yeah.
call your mom and tell her you love her.
Yeah.
yeah,
Damn
yeah."
it, dude.
Please call your mom.
Yeah,
Tell you
yeah.
love her. If you still have a mom, you're lucky to have a mom.
Thank you. I'm going to quote the great Andy Reid, and he told Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, kiss each other every day, no matter what. Kiss each other every day. That was his words of wisdom
I love
to
that.
Kelsey and
Okay,
Taylor
so
Swift.
I have a
I
friend.
can't believe I just quoted Andy
Yeah,
Reid.
you were awesome.
Thank you.
I have a good friend. You know him. I'm not going to say his name on air. We were talking about 10 years ago in a bar. He was frustrated with us. You know, his wife, things weren't going great. He goes, "Man, I don't know what to do." I said, "Look, dude, every day when you walk out the door, you kiss her like that's the last time you're going to kiss her."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. With the same passion.
Grab her ass, too.
And you know what? I see them on social media.
Yes, please.
They are happier than ever with their lives.
I did.
Back it a
Every
little.
time I kissed Trina, I grabbed her
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
Just let her know. Hey,
Every time you walk out the door, you kiss her like you're never going to kiss
Yeah.
her again.
Big facts.
And I'm the single guy.
Always say I love you.
yeah.
Your
Make sure,
kids.
make sure she's your wife.
Yeah.
Number one.
Your best friend. Tell them you love them.
Make sure it's your
Exactly.
wife you're kissing.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's it for us. Everybody, look
All
at the
right.
camera and say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, buddy.
Because Facebook loves to take money from content creators on their intros for their podcasts. So I figured, hey, screw it. I'll do my own song and strum some strings on the guitar. Here we go. Welcome to the Afternoon Delight Podcast with the boys. Oh, by the way, shout out to all the hot moms out there that are not AI created. Let's get to the show.